But what's going on here, okay? I got some water moving here. Okay, cool. Won't walk in that. My feet are wet. And then we got some flooding, I guess. There's a thing, okay? What even is going on, right? This I can like take a seat and actually rest. Okay, it's falling on me, but then I have some what? Some Diet Dr. Pepper?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the program. Tonight on the show, Elijah Schaffer grooms himself a trad twink, and Vrillium grooms an underage Discord army. This is PodAwful.
It is so daunting and so crazy, and I feel like I am a Black Hawk operator.
A what now? Sorry, one more time? Welcome to the program. You have achieved the 5G signal. I am Jesse PS. This is PodAwful. Join the program. Joining me today, by the way, the henchman. Hi, henchman.
Hello.
Hi. I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're live over at PodAwful.tv, also on Kick, apparently. Did you know we're on Kick? Anyway, this is going to be a very exciting program. Of course, we have exclusive secret footage of Vrillium talking about topics that you never thought he would ever discuss. We've also got plenty of Elijah Schaffer for you as well. This episode is truly the Backrooms casting couch of the grift right. By the way, the Backrooms, a big hit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Awful News. Welcome to Awful World News, a new segment on the program. Backrooms, huge movie. Everybody's watching it, which means, of course, you know for a fact, this is big with Gen Z, the Zoomers, Gen Alpha. They all love this. So you know that means only one thing. That, of course, Elijah Schaffer is on Snapchat talking to them about that fucking movie. Let's go to our first topic here. After the recent shooting out, and when I say recent shooting, I mean fairly recent shooting outside of the White House, suspected diaper terrorist. Okay, well, suspected adult baby diaper lover and definite changing room terrorist Vrillium was spotted by his YouTube channel called TCC Unfiltered, which is, of course, the YouTube news stream of record. Let's take a look.
But let's just hop into something that I'm kind of not really, I'm not really sure who the shooter was, because there are two pictures that are surfacing on the internet. We have this picture here, and I'm not sure if this is a, LGBT ABC, what going to look, do what you're going to do, player. But look, clearly he's unhinged with the firearm in his hand. And I think he got a Hamas headband on. Bro.
Hey, TCC, maybe next time try filtered. Like a Newport or something.
All right, you
so, yeah, you good. Go ahead. Now, obviously, he's got Vrillium up. I don't know who sent TCC Unfiltered this picture of Vrillium, but I do know this. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this.
Bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna come up a lot. Oh, by the way, I am getting word from my lawyer. We do have to be very clear, make it perfectly clear. Vrillium is not the White House shooter. Okay, so are we good now, Nick?
As the
we...
legal attorney for Jesse from PodAwful, I want everyone here to sub to PodAwful on YouTube. I am the personal attorney for PodAwful, and he is Marilyn Manson's best friend. I love you, Jesse.
Thank you.
Marilyn Manson trial is next, and Manson is Jesse's best friend. I love you, Jesse.
Wow. Thank you, non-skeletal Nicricata, which, by the way, that's an ultra rare variant now. So make sure you you grab one of those. Those are going to be worth something one day. Thank you. By the way, what was with all the Marilyn Manson stuff? What's going on there? I don't know why you kept.
You got to go in the backlogs.
Some
in the back room.
I should also note, by the way, that this image of Vrillium holding up an AR-15 is not real. I mean, he really wore this outfit, but they added the AR-15 in AI, so this is not real. This is a real image of Vrillium. So, wait, I feel like that needs something.
Bro.
Perfect. Okay, so anyway, TCC Unfiltered, he went ahead and popped the governor off that son of a bitch to offer this insightful commentary.
That's the last face. That's the last face you're gonna make, buddy. Because from the shoulder down, it ain't gonna be nobody. Yeah, meaning they will behead you because you know they really frown upon, you know, the gays.
Hey, watch what you say there about that guy. That's an internet princess you're talking about. They really frown upon the gays. I'm sure the gays are really worried about the frowning when they're being thrown from the top of a building. Anyway, there's Princess Vrillium again. Off with their heads! So, I feel like after pointing out this gay thing, because again, this guy, TCC, is going pretty deep into the gay thing. Maybe we should check back in with my lawyer and see if we're all good here. Nick, how are we doing? Do we need to say anything about... Nick? Do you have any thoughts? Are you thinking about this maybe? Okay. Oh, he's thinking about it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's really thinking about it. Okay. Well, we'll jump back in with you when you're done. And he's done. All right. Nick, any comments?
Why is my camera still on?
Great comment and a question you could ask literally anytime your camera is on.
Bro.
So, Elijah Schaffer.
Evergreen, bro.
That's probably... Let's try that one more time. I'm really enjoying that one.
Bro.
TCC Unfiltered. That's my man, by the way. Elijah Schaffer went viral. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is actually big news. He went viral for attending the Carmelo Anthony trial, which, by the way, congrats, white people. You win again. For once. You win again for once, which I'm not even sure how that goes. But anyway, he in the clip here I've got Elijah Schaffer. Not only was he at the Carmelo Anthony trial, he also somehow ended up in an episode of The Boondocks.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Just like Carmelo was doing. I'm glad you just said that. That's what Carmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you, Uncle Ruckus, for that. So I guess Uncle Ruckus would be any other character. This literally looks. I don't know if you guys know who the voice actor is that's on the Boondocks. His name's like Gary something. I want to say it's Gary, and then probably something.
Gary Anthony something.
Gary Anthony. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like him. It's crazy. This video took off so big. This is normally you see this kind of thing. I would say, on a police body cam. Somehow Elijah got the scoop on this human being actually existing. That was a big payoff for him, by the way. I think it actually got some views, some eyeballs over to Rift TV, and they badly needed it. What they didn't need was what happened to Georgie.
Hey, he's just filming.
No, not Georgie. Please, not Georgie.
He's a journalist, dude.
He's a journalist.
From Frisco, dude. Relax, dude. He's a journalist. He's not here for anything.
You asked a question, but you trying to tell your tax. I know what you trying. Wait.
Hey, that's my comfort character. You leave him alone. We must protect Georgie at all costs.
Come on, dog.
At all costs. Citizen Vigilante. Now in theaters. Actually, probably not.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't even see now you can't be friendly with it.
So they are really, really back in this guy. Like, he's terrified. He wants to be anywhere but here. This is the worst possible place you could be. Honestly, this is pretty brave of Georgie. Elijah was just zooted out of his mind. It's not really brave. He didn't know where he was. What is this? So this is like a black person? Is that even possible? What's going on here?
You can't come outside no more.
What we doing?
Can't come outside anymore? Why?
So this is official now. Georgie no longer allowed outside. And that's coming from an outside person, so I kind of believe him.
Stay away from me, dude.
They can detect his heartbeat. That's actually kind of scary.
Why you scared, bro? Why you scared?
Come on,
Why you scared?
Don't back up that way. Don't back up that way. Don't back up that way. Back up that.
So finally, Elijah comes to save his little bro here. He realizes the incredibly bad optics of just constantly being backed up. This was about a 5-minute backup scenario, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but imagine your little feet moving at that. Georgie's tiny, by the way. You know, this is a groiper. So 5 minutes to a groiper, that's like 2.5 hours to a normal sized man. The most revealing part of this entire exchange here, though, what happened at the Carmelo Anthony trial, as tensions flared, what people started to really notice was Elijah's new girlfriend.
I was asking that white guy a question. He was getting harassed, and I'm filming him, and I'm asking him a question. I said, why?
Okay, and just to be clear, I'm not talking about Georgie this time. Although, let's be real. Take a look in the background here.
Why are they harassing you, sir? He's talking about what happened, and I asked the black person, I said, why are they harassing you? And then he starts coming after me. He starts chipping out. I mean, I don't know what...
What does that mean?
Acting crazy, belligerent, reckless, and he's walking towards me like he's gonna punch me or hit me. And then his other friend said, you can't come outside anymore. I said, why, are you threatening me? He said, you know you can't come outside anymore, right?
So Georgie now knows he's no longer allowed outdoors. Never touch grass, Georgie. Now, if you take a look in the background very carefully, you can see there's a lady standing there who apparently forgot her pants. And in this scenario, you know, I'm sure a lot of the fellows standing around here are taking a look at this lady. Maybe not so much Georgie. But, and by the way, normally I would say Elijah, but it turns out this lady is Elijah's new girlfriend, who I am forced to assume is a beard that he had to get after what has been going on for the past few weeks on his show, which we will be getting into in just a second. Now, one of the guys that took notice of this was the black guy standing next to her. You can tell he's doing the soft approach here. He's not so much saying she's no longer allowed outside, so that's how you know that she's kind of good in this moment. Watch what he says to her.
There we go.
You can kind of read lips here.
I heard a girl over there say to the
So here you go. Now, in this moment, you can see him. He kind of makes a face like, oh, these guys stink, because he needs to signal to the Foyd that he doesn't agree with whatever's happening here. Then he says, are you with these guys? And now this girl, by the way, I believe this girl's name is Isis, which with Elijah's history with Israel makes sense he would join her. I believe what she says here is, yeah, something else entirely from what you're saying. What question did you ask me? Huh? I don't want to answer that.
Guy with the White Lives Matter photo.
And then he repeats, are you with these guys?
He's kirking out.
And she goes, yeah. And his face kind of tells 1,000 stories in that moment. I believe in that moment, he's actually saying this.
Whoa.
So let's take a closer look here. How does he react?
Meaning he...
Wait. You sure you're with these two guys? And she goes, yeah.
Deserves to get shot. And it's pretty crazy.
And now he's looking at her like, huh?
Never heard that one till today.
And it's in this moment, by the way, that she suddenly no longer has a butt. That's how it works.
Everywhere you go, it's the same thing. You know exactly what to expect.
So now she's having to explain herself for being with them, for dating this guy. You know, and by the way, in the black guy's mind in this moment, he's going, you're dating this little Georgie guy? He's no longer allowed outside. And then she's got to go, no, the blonde guy. And he's got to go, the gay guy? And she's got to go, huh? And pretend like she doesn't know what's going on.
These people. It's the same reaction everywhere you go. It's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. Now, one of the reactions, and I don't know if we were even paying attention to what Georgie was saying in there, but he refers to a common phrase. Now, everybody's heard of this from our good friend Chud the Troon Chaser. Chimping out. Yeah, listen, I don't know what to think about it, but
I don't either. Yeah.
We support him no matter what. We support him in all of his ways, everything he does. Chud popularized this term. It was already a term, but he popularized it. It goes, he chimping out. You chimping out. So Georgie just said that here. Well, actually, and it turns out Elijah's girlfriend is on camera saying they're chimping out. And Elijah actually, this is true. He deleted this tweet. This is now gone. You cannot find this. He says, Carmelo Anthony murdered a white boy and raised $600,000 because blacks are loyal to their own. He doesn't say who she is. He's like keeping this very vague with this girl. This is her introduction to the world. This clip right here that he tweeted out on his own of his own girlfriend is her screaming the N-word, going, these guys are chimps. He says she is already being attacked and threatened for speaking the truth and exercising her 1A. By the way, I don't know what gym you go to exercise, something like that, but I would like to become a member. He says, let's support our own. Donate now. And then he gives a link to a give, send, go.
Oh, no.
This entire thing that you just watched, the whole Carmelo Anthony trial, Elijah going there, this was his attempt at pulling a Shiloh Hendrix. And this went so bad. Now, I actually reached out to Shiloh Hendrix for comment on this. I said, do you see that people are now doing copycat GoFundMes, gives and goes for their own racist remarks? And she actually sent me back a reply, and I can't repeat it. So,
staying in character.
Apparently, this did not go over well, and the tweet was taken down. People saw through this immediately, but that's not the only tweet that was taken down. Elijah also posted this, which very relevant to our Backrooms casting couch. He tweeted and deleted, she deadass looked me in the eyes with this full plate and said, I'm full, daddy. Believe it or not, that's the right answer. Stay skinny. It's white boy summer. And it's a picture of her eating. There's an entire plate of sushi and food left, and he clearly put his hand on her knee. Now, there's a lot of reasons to delete this, but apparently, I believe maybe the real reason it was deleted was actually for his court case with his wife and over custody of his kids. And I'll tell you the reason for that is because this screenshot was donated to me by the way, the guy who provided us with many, if not all of our clips tonight of Elijah Schaffer, a little Twitter account called Grift TV. Go follow Grift TV. We love Grift TV. Did a lot of work for me on this episode. Thank you so much. Grift TV got this screenshot from Elijah Schaffer's brother-in-law.
Oh.
Literally, bro. So they're watching him like a hawk. Every single thing Elijah does, they're in his business. They're screenshotting it, and they're giving it to his trolls. To Elijah's brother-in-law. Hi, I'm right here. Hello, feel free. We can just cut out, no offense to Griff TV, send it to him too, but we can cut out the middleman on this. I was covering Elijah 2 years ago. I would love to see it. And by the way, as far as Elijah's grooming of this young girl, I'm full daddy goes, you can give to her Give, Send, Go. And remember, for just 89 cents a day, you can help her not eat an entire plate of food.
Is this a cult if I ever heard one? Yes, it is. It's a cult. I mean, it's the cult of cults.
The way that we view sex today is the same way that actual militant homosexuals recruit new homosexuals through rape and molestation. And the reason why they do it is that they think,
pause. You can join in, by the way, if you'd like to call into the show, podawful.com/cult. Join the call-in channel, and we'll drag you in here. You can say hi on air and add to the conversation anything you have to add. Hi, Crisis Actor. I see Crisis Actor has joined us.
Yeah, we pulled. What's up?
What's up?
How's it going, guys?
We will be
happy to be here.
Thank you so much, H2BH, of course. We will be getting to some Crisis Actor recordings in just a bit with the Vrillium stuff, but right now we do have more Elijah. Now, he's been saying some, since we last left Elijah, he's been saying some wild stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I truly believe that the entire girlfriend arc, all of this, is the direct result of the events you're about to watch transpire. Take a look.
well, if I molest you,
Off to a good start.
If I molested
by the way,
you.
most
Yeah, that's an O.J. Simpson style book that Elijah's currently writing to a 16-year-old boy. He's got an audience of one. He'll be a 16-year-old boy's bedroom bestseller.
molestations are not done like a Pakistani holding someone down. It's like you like trick the kids into doing what like that's what they do. They trick people, right? If you've ever been molested, you would know.
Hey, listen.
Clip it.
The man's a connoisseur, okay? I think he knows what he's fucking talking about here.
Shout out to people who've been molested. I'm sorry it happened to you.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
God.
let me get a one up and a shout out to my. Hey, can I get a shout out to my boy Mersh real quick? All my molested homies make some noise.
That's very sad.
Shout out to Checks Notes, the molested.
The Earth's molested. Where the rate at? Can I get an amen from the rate?
Shout out to people who've been molested. I'm sorry it happened to you.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's like when my wife is mad about me farting directly in her face as a joke, and then she's like, "You don't respect my feelings," and I go, "I'm sorry you feel that way."
That's very sad. But I was gonna say is they what?
We're still doing that. We didn't add that. That's in the clip.
Wait, he has his own fa?
He's got fas.
That's disgusting.
He's got fas. All the guys have fas now. Okay, you got Vine
You got
Boom.
the
You
GTA
got
wasted
fas.
sound. Probably got all those.
Sorry it happened to you. That's very sad. But I was gonna say
that's brave of you.
They why do you think the whole uncle persona?
That's very. By the way, that went from an expert in molestation and really kind of sounded like from one end of it to
Like a fan.
He's now distancing himself he caught himself in that one. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. I couldn't even imagine. Hey, this sentence began with, by the way, if you know anything about being molested. And it ends with, yeah, if you ever, I mean, I couldn't even, maybe you. He's a nerd.
All that stuff is a part of it. They make you feel comfortable and they lure you in, and then they make you do stuff. I'm not going to talk about that in graphic detail, but it happens. And then oftentimes you grow up.
God, I want to.
It is creeping in though. The thoughts are starting. I can't stop myself.
And you go,
a couple more cut waters, and we'll see. By the way, take a look right there. You see what he's got? A table for the table. There's a table under the table so you don't see what he's drinking on down here.
How do people realize they're molested? They're not like 6. Like, I was molested. They're like,
how do you realize you were molested? I would say it's the finger. Would be the first maybe clue up the tummy tunnel.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to be sucking, like you go, oh, like,
oh, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, you go.
A frequent thought process that everyone who goes through the slightly offensive offices has to have.
What? That's what that was? Oh, like other people didn't, do that? And so you realize what was happening while you were so weird.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be a prolific author once If I Molested You comes out.
But kind of going forward, the sexuality, what I'm saying about that is...
Explain.
Is people like what they like and they don't like what they don't like. Okay?
What are we talking about? Because
Listen, I am what I am.
this is starting to feel like an argument for
That's
This is a map program.
something. I would like a map to find my way out of these back rooms. Just to be clear, I meant like a treasure map, not a minor attracted person. I don't need a special guardian to take me.
And we have this really weird thing, and I'm going to actually compare LGBTQ,
this really weird thing of ours,
nonsense, and the super straight nonsense with the same thing of like the, oh, he's 43 and she's 21. It's like the age gap stuff. That's weird. And I have a big theory on this. The age
How old's your girlfriend again, Elijah? Real quick, I got to do some math.
gap stuff, and also the rape stuff.
Ooh.
The sexual assault rape
I'm not
stuff.
even talking about the rapey rape.
I mean, it sounds like we're getting to the Vrillium coverage early.
The reason why this LGBTQ stuff, this age gap stuff, and this rape stuff is what kind of all we talk about with sex today is because
Rape Stuff, by the way, great song by Limp Bizkit.
we've taken the morality of sex out of the question
Rape Stuff, by the way, great song by Nirvana.
about whether there's moral or immoral sex. And the only like morality that we now have tied
Rape Stuff,
our new humanist religion, to sex is like consent, basically. It's consent, okay?
And it's like kind of gay.
rape, that's why rape
My
and
opinion.
There's something like totally not straight about consent. I can't quite put these two particular fingers on it.
sexual assault is so misused today. The phrase is because like it's like, well, she was drunk and he was drunk. It's his fault. It's like because you have to make morality around sex about whether they consented, and that has nothing to do with it. Like it's like, well, they're both. You even hearing like that's stupid. They're both drunk. Well, that's consensual. It's like no. But you have to give girls because people feel guilty.
Oh, I see. We're doing sort of a loosey-goosey, fuzzy border style of consent now. Okay. We can redraw those maps again.
I mean, thinking before sex, that's stupid.
But having too much, when you start having a lot of like, when you start cheapening sex, you feel guilty if something's wrong. That's why I said rape is, and sexual assault is a girl's post-nut clarity. It's like you had empty sex with a guy that you didn't really like, didn't really find attractive because you were drunk. And you wake up and you were drunk and you had empty sex with him and you feel gross and disgusted. Instead of going, oh, well, I'm fucking a whore and I need to change my life, you go, he raped me. And the same thing goes when you go down the line to the weirdness with the LGBTQ stuff.
Yeah, it is weird, huh?
It's like, well,
he needs to investigate that a little further. Maybe really get to the bottom of it.
Well, you know, yeah, you probably shouldn't be walking around every day just like fucking dudes if you're a dude, or like as a woman, because you're not procreating. You're not procreating.
That
You're
sounds
just
very difficult.
Well, for him.
I just read in chat, someone goes, give me something to rape.
you're cheapening sex. Your identity is about cheapening sex. So instead, it's like a consent thing.
Elijah Schaffer walks in looking like Wes Borland, just painted.
It's like, I've developed. This is who I am. It's a consent thing. I've created a version of me that accepts this. And so that's why, again, to bring it full stream, what
to bring it full stream, here we go.
Basil was saying, and I agree with him, it's like everybody doesn't just hate people because they somehow are attracted to boys if they're boys, or they're attracted to girls if they're girls. What you hate is people who like make their identity about it. In the same way, we don't think that all people who claim they were raped or molested were not. But we hate the Me Too the Me Too movement.
Which is the natural.
Okay. So I think maybe where Elijah's coming from on this is his own personal experience. Now, he just mentioned this guy Basil, that he had on the program. And I would show him to you, but our friend over at Griff TV decided that this was such a hideous character. It was better that we censor him out.
Well, yeah.
So this is Basil, the giant poop emoji. And this is an openly gay man. You might know him. I think his Twitter name is Bacillion Thoughts or something like that. He's having some real Bacillion thoughts, if you understand. And you can find him over on Twitter having a real good time with his Bacillion thoughts. But anyway, Elijah took one look at this openly gay man's tweets and probably some of his other stuff and went, let's have him on the show. And wouldn't you know it, the information just started flowing. I mean, these two were gabbing.
What I was gonna say is my mind's changed because actually when I met these people, didn't know they were transgender. So that's kind of what I mean. It's like, and I'm like, and I found out later, I'm like, oh, you're transgender? Like, what does? I didn't even know what that
When
meant.
they whipped it out.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I didn't know. I mean, I thought they were just gay. I thought they were just gay.
What?
Like,
Let's gloss over that.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Now, in perfect harmony and fairness to Elijah, every single thing a gay guy says is some sort of sexual innuendo and some sort of cheeky way of saying that you are a gay guy. Okay, so that we can just brush that under the rug. Now, does Elijah agree with him that is in fact what happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to recognize it as a joke. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure.
they were just like weird. Like, I didn't know what that meant. I just thought they were just like weird, like femme
Yeah, okay,
people
so 100% that did happen actually, but it gets a lot worse.
or something like that. What I mean is when I was in LA, this is why the internet's messed us all up with everything. It's like I just was. It sounds so cringe, millennial core cringe, but it's like you are very New Yorkish, and it's like I'm very like people that have a problem with me are just mad that someone from LA thinks the way I do. Okay, that's what they're mad. They just don't. There's just like 0.1% of people in LA think like I do, where they're very comfortable in the liberal society and have learned how to navigate in it. I was a boy in a very liberal, hyper-progressive society.
Now I'm a lady and I'm talking to a big turd.
I didn't want to participate in the things I didn't want to participate in. And I was a product of the environment. I didn't want to remain a poor white kid from LA. And so
now I'm black.
I basically just realized that I wanted to be cosmopolitan, and
you can add that to your lexicon now. By the way, put that on Urban Dictionary. We know what that means. Usually a guy like Elijah says that it means the other secret thing about him that he likes lying about, but
wanted to learn high society. So I
sort of a rootless style of that.
Just kind of like, I'm not going to say things, but I did things. Maybe some allegedly were illegal.
What is he implying here? Now, you could take that one of two ways. Much in the same way that Elijah probably takes things one of two ways. However, easily you could say maybe he's referring to drug dealing. That would be the normal sort of, I was a young guy, I was doing the wrong thing, I did some things that maybe weren't so legal. That'd be the normal one. But when Elijah said, when you say it in a lisp, suddenly it becomes a totally different thing that he's getting up to that's illegal. And we all know what it is. We don't have to say, wares of the flesh and all that. But maybe that's not what he means.
When I was a minor, to...
What?
to get ahead. And...
What?
To kind of get in these communities.
What?
Listen, have you seen Scarface?
It's getting worse and worse each time. Are you saying he's the Scarface of sucking dick? He's just he's snorting a fucking cock up his nose.
It's a couple of things. It works in many levels.
Say hello to my big friend.
And to go places. And I told people I almost got recruited into a child sex cult as well.
Okay, well, I think that confirms it. We're done. All right. Yep. So mystery solved on that one.
I think there's a lot of people in LA that think like him, actually.
Yeah, it's all of them. I would say 100% of them, maybe. Somewhere ever approaching 100.
Can you call it a child sex cult if it's just you and your uncle?
I'm not even 100% sure Elijah's saying he was a child during this moment.
Yeah, I think he might be on the other end of that.
Yeah.
And in the other end of it.
All of the ends. Again, gay guy thoughts.
And to go places. And I told people I almost got recruited into a child sex cult as well in LA during this journey. And what's interesting is
even you can't see him right now, but even the gay guy co-host is like, what?
I saw that head twitch.
You can see him, you can kind of see him be like, huh? What? He's flabbergasted. And then he's also going, where?
When I was a child, by the way, to clarify that.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Schaffer, the perfect crime. I've spoken about this many times, okay? This is a guy, he's so sexy. He's a cum guy. We all know this. He's a cum guy. He's a sex guy. And every cum guy's fantasy is to get away with sexual murder. Okay? Now, what is that? It's the perfect crime. And the only perfect crime, the only way you can really get away with anything is if you are a child who rapes an adult. Because nobody's going to believe the adult. They're never coming to arrest you as a kid. So Elijah Schaffer became a child prostitute in order to get away with it. And here he is confessing to everything, knowing the statute of limitations is up. Nobody would come for him.
When I was a child, they tried to recruit me as a victim.
I was being trafficked.
Yeah, they were trying to traffic me, by the way. They're trying to traffic me. I just got to clarify.
That was a traffic jam. Everybody, it got held up, but red lights all the way.
Everything gets clipped from the show, and it seems like my A-loggers just really are having a good time with the shit I've been saying recently.
Thank you, Elijah.
But,
yes, you're getting logged. Thank you very much.
Of this episode.
We're ready. We're prepared.
Well, this was strategic, actually. If everyone wants to know, it's like I needed like some gay clips back out.
It's a good filter. We're filtering out.
Okay. I meant to be gay and a pedophile. I mean, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was like, well, the last thing that everyone said was that I like raped some 16-year-old or whatever, and you're like, okay, well, that's not true. And it's like,
whatever.
Maybe I'll just like,
please. That's so 2000 late.
Some like straight jokes out there, like super straight stuff. It's like, well, that didn't help either. Let's just go back to the gay stuff. But there are.
I would just stick with the straight stuff. Me personally, if that was happening to me, if people were clipping me in that way, I was getting logged. I was getting logged from both ends. If that, I would go, you know what? If they're gonna make fun of me for having straight sex, fine.
You know, let's put more gay rumors out there. Because yeah, we'll get back to that. Because they're protected.
Yeah, because a lot of people were making fun of him for having straight sex, but I'm sure that happened. I'm sure that was a real concern that he was having to go
into
through.
The spider's web.
Everybody just keeps saying how straight I am. he screams.
I'm getting owned.
He screams as he scratches his skin in the mirror. Yes, I'm getting owned.
In class. So
they're poning me online.
I gotta go back to being protected. No, I was gonna say that
Okay, so yeah, he's gotta go back to gay stuff. All right, but at least it can't stay that. I mean, when you've got a gay co-host, right? At a certain point, the heat must come off of you and over to the gay guy to some degree.
Because you live there the whole time, and all this stuff was going on while you live there, and it's always like, did you die? It's like, you didn't die, and guess what? Guess what I did?
And what's
crazy? Get fucked in the ass by a guy, and it was pretty cool, and you got out of it alive. You know, it's like not that hard.
What?
You didn't die, and guess what? Guess what I did?
And what's crazy?
Get fucked in the ass by a guy, and it was pretty cool, and you got out of it alive. You know, it's like not that hard.
Wait, then how did he get fucked?
Exactly. Now, look, I normally I would assume something like that is a joke, but you know what happens? You assume you make an ass out of you and fucked. So I don't see. For me personally, all right, I don't think you need to say by a guy in a sentence that starts with getting. I don't even want to say the thing he just said. Let's call it getting an all-natural colonoscopy. Okay? I instantly assume by a guy is how that one ends. You know, it's actually, Dirk, you know this about me. My motto has always been, what do I always say? If it's in the keister, it's by a meester. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I've always said that, yeah.
Yeah, now
I forgot.
I thought you were going to say it at the same time as me.
I know, I forgot it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Well, my grandpa taught me that one. Now, my grandpa, they tried to recruit him into sex slavery as a child as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was all.
Did he make it in?
Yeah. Yeah. There's only, by the way, they don't jump you in for that one. There's a different thing they do. And so he would always give me that one piece of advice, and it served me well
This happened there. We went to a protest. Check out this video real fast.
Now, this is a fascinating clip, okay? Because this involves a character. I think, Lenny, wake up for this part. I might need your help. This is going to involve a character that we've actually had some interaction with, Lenny more so than anybody. Take a look.
Where ran into a gentleman who was carrying an Indian flag. And this went viral around the world. We'll get into this. Check this out.
He went viral again, by the way. Did you guys see this clip? The guy ripping up the Indian flag?
Let's go!
Elijah, honestly, despite all of the gay rumors Elijah keeps spreading about himself, this past month he's been killing it.
Nothing's more American than that. You're like ripping an Indian flag and someone's like, we need Jesus. The Iran war needs to happen. There's no nuclear bombs in Iran. You're like, what is going on here, dude? I don't know. Well, it turns out that that guy is a real person who I asked for his tag and we got to talking.
Which, by the way, when you're Elijah Schaffer and you spend as much time as he has in the Backrooms, there's a possibility it's not a real person. I've actually seen Elijah go live on Rift TV and have entire conversations with people that are not there. So best to double check.
He's not a podcaster. So like, this is not a stunt.
Do you recognize this guy, Lenny? Did you see who?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Of a podcaster. He is not like trained on the camera, but we're a show, an elitist show for the people. So we bring the people in and we wanted to bring him on because the Indians hate him and they are trying to kill him.
It's so funny how Elijah just kind of runs into these guys, these situations, you know?
And his family, actually. Not a joke. But he also inspired protests in India, not a joke either, which is hilarious, where they're pissing on American flags. Well, look at that.
It's true.
Do you want me to use your name or your online name?
Clayton's my name.
Okay, Clayton's here. Check it out. Welcome to the show, man. It's good to have you on.
Hey.
What's up, Clayton? Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you.
Now, he kind of says in there that this is a guy that's worked with a friend of Elijah, by the way, could mean the same thing as friend of Dorothy. But
Yeah.
he mentions that he ran into this guy at total random, but they have a mutual acquaintance. He doesn't get any deeper into who that is.
A little bit of exposure in the area. You used to work for a friend of mine a little bit and do some work. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, who was that and what happened there exactly?
About yourself and how you ended up at that protest, ripping a flag and then having the Modi's government want you dead.
Okay, so my name's Clayton. I'm from Dallas, Texas. And so I used to work for Alex Stein.
Oh.
And I used to like cameraman for him. I was like his producer. I would do
What
stuff.
a coinky dink.
Like help.
Now, I very nearly had this guy on the program, by the way. He was in our Discord. Lenny is apparently best friends with him, has been secretly DMing him.
No.
They're doing a whole back and forth. They exchanged a lot of stuff with each other. What's that?
Fluids.
What'd you say, Lenny?
No.
What happened? Am I misremembering?
Not like that.
Well, I could have sworn you were like, you have to get this guy on the show. You're going to love this. This dude was apparently he was on Fish Tank, and Lenny's like, you need this guy on the show. He's like the best guy. And then I go to look deeper into this Clayton character, and this is what I found.
Now, that's not why I was saying those things.
Well,
is that Josh Moon's wife?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Little Drip. And this is a Turkish guy right here. Little Drip. So I got to get that off the screen. Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah. So what was the story with Clayton again? Because he's working for Alex Stein. Then what, Lenny? You tell me.
All right. So I actually was introduced to Clayton by one Sir Faceless.
Oh, this guy.
What?
I don't think that's faceless.
Oh,
that's not faceless.
I've seen him take his mask off. It looked just like this. Are you sure?
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if he wants you to know that Clayton is faceless. But...
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So he got set up by Alex Stein to go on Fish Tank after he got big for doing these anti-Indian things in Alex's turf.
Right.
Alex
Alex Stein and Elijah both live in like the Dallas area.
That's their area of operation.
Texas.
Yeah.
And then Clayton was what, a homeless, he's sort of a homeless, he's a homo. He's a homo. Okay.
He was doing he was doing man on the street type shit like Alex.
Oh,
and
that's right.
And he was going to the council meetings, and he was getting a lot of heat. And then Alex, I think, saw that and got a little threatened, it seemed like, and set him up for this big fall because he knew about his secret past.
So this was incredible.
Took him on Fish Tank and set him up and knocked him down.
This was incredible. So Alex Stein sees a young buck, a young up-and-comer, which is definitely the way Elijah sees him. He sees this guy going around to the town hall meetings, on his territory, basically, in his turf. Not just doing his bit, doing it on his turf. And he says, puts him in the crosshairs. Now, I saw Alex Stein bring this Clayton character onto Fish Tank, and it was the most obvious setup from the beginning. We knew something was up the second they walked into the door. Alex brought him in. He was doing a bit where he was pretending Clayton was his son. Okay, that was like the big joke. But the Fish Tank community seems to like not understand jokes. They're what do you call it? Autistic. And they're what do you call it? Kiwi farmers. So
Green Reddit?
Yeah. What ended up happening was Redditors. How do we turn that just into Predator so that we can just cut out the middleman and get all the way there? What ended up happening was Alex knew full well that Clayton was a former trans porn star. And this is true. These are real pictures. And had watched them, had furiously masturbated to these photos many times, had worked with him despite that for some time. Again, Clayton was his cameraman. They were doing bits together. They were helping each other out, supposedly. But the entire time, that little feeling in the back of Alex's mind, he's going, this guy could take over. This guy's getting big. This guy's getting huge with the Indian stuff. You see right there, even Elijah got to go viral again just from filming Clayton. There's just something about him. Something about that Clayton where you
kind of predator magnetism.
I mean, it's that je ne sais quoi, you know, which I believe means gay guys come. So
there's just his tit on the screen right now, are there, right?
Oh, that
what
is
that?
not.
I think you're telling tales out of school.
There's no anything bad on the screen right now. Let's be clear about that.
There's a scary black guy.
Also, you said his tit. So
it looks like he has a tit right there.
It
does. The nipple and everything.
Men have nipples too, Greg. Can I milk you or whatever?
All right.
That's pretty much it.
I'll take it off screen. All right. So
thank you.
No problem. Let's we'll throw.
You're making it hard.
Excuse me.
Concentrate.
Excuse me. What are you saying right now? So anyway, they bring him on. He sets him up to fall. They reveal that he was trans and a porn star. Which, by the way, like, why is that an issue for Fish Tank? Somehow they needed to kick him out on Fish Tank for that. We talked to Clayton after the fact because we were trying to get the scoop on what went down behind the scenes, what's going on. We were thinking about having him on the show. Now, I got no issue with him being a straight up hole for the taking, for the giving. But, it'll be funny to talk to him. And one of the things, now he told us this. One of the things that nobody, as far as I'm aware of, seems to know about yet, maybe he's gone on and told people this, I'm not sure, is he claims that Alex Stein threatened to sue him. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, over nothing, over like bullshit. Sound familiar? And then when they were at the Fish Tank house, Alex threw Clayton down the stairs, injuring him like a long staircase, like really hurting him. And it was so bad that Jet Neptune actually stepped in, was like, that's not cool. Hey, hang on a second. This all happened off camera. This is happening.
That was a little too severe, beast.
Yo, all right, Alex, thank you so much for your severe frowning upon LGBT stuff. So when Jet Neptune is like this, behind the scenes is like, this is a little much. It's probably a little much because the other stuff he gets up to behind the scenes, he doesn't seem to think is. So anyway, now this all fell through because within about, I would say 10 minutes of talking to Clayton, he had a complete big baby freak out and left the cult instantly. We never interviewed him about this. We didn't even record.
What'd Scott say to him?
I don't know who did what. Do you remember, Lenny, what happened with that? How did we make him mad?
Yeah. So I remember, so he came, talking to us and Faceless, and this was, right after he kind of got fucked over there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard that he had been, done wrong by Alex, I was like, well, hey, I know maybe a guy that might be able to help get back at him.
Right.
If you might know some stuff, which it seems like you do.
Oh, thank you to Jaden, by the way, for sending over some viewers to us. By the way, Jaden, welcome to jump in here. I don't know if he's still streaming or not, but all right, go ahead, Lenny. Sorry about that.
So yeah, that's why I was interested, because I thought he might have some inside details on Fish Tank, on Alex stuff.
And he did. And he definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
you were
didn't know
also.
I remember
crazy...
why he got upset.
You remember why?
Yes.
What?
Because we wanted him to call Alex.
Oh, that's right. No, we wanted him to call Jet. We were getting him to call Jet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he wanted. Yeah. That's right. We're gonna rehabilitate him.
We were trying to get
Jet.
Yeah, we were trying to get Jet to issue some sort of statement about how Alex was harming him and all this kind of. It's crazy. The whole thing was an insane histrionic meltdown. Somehow, it was sort of a histriectomy meltdown as well. There wasn't really a lot of female stuff going on there, despite Clayton's presence. So. He had a freak out and he left because we were pushing him a little too hard to make all these phone calls happen and make funny things happen.
He was like, well, I already called Jet once. I'm not going to call him again.
Yeah, it was.
From what I
go ahead, Lenny.
From what I see in the DMs with him, he said stuff like that you were scaring him using like spear tactics to make him.
Which is
do what you wanted.
Which I fully understand people believing that by hearing it.
No.
But it did not happen. It was
that was just him saying you had ideas that he didn't want to do.
All it was was we were like, you should probably call now because he's not going to answer you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's not it was one of those situations where this was hot off the press. This was fresh. And we're like, you're not going to still have a communication open with him in a day or two. He's going to cut you off at some point because you're not really useful to him. He's useful to you right now. So you should probably give him a call. He's like, I already called him. And honestly, by the end of it, I kind of saw why Alex pushed him down the stairs. So
I said to him after the trying to get him on the show fell through, I said to him at the end of the day, the best thing for a guy like you is to hook up with more guys that are like you.
Whoa.
They call him Lenny the matchmaker.
And I said,
mm-hmm.
You know who's really popping off in the area
mm-hmm.
and in your niche?
Oh, yeah.
And who would understand your predicament? I said, Elijah Schaffer.
That's 100% true.
I'm the king of all trolls. None of these people are known, and I'm known.
He absolutely
across the world.
Did say that to him. And then, all good ideas, the goon did not listen. And dear God intervened anyway. And so now, Clayton is one of Elijah Schaffer's many twink butt boys. Okay, one of his trad. I call them trad twinks.
It is what it is.
Hareem.
And I wish him well.
We wish him well. Honestly, we're making jokes here, but he probably didn't deserve any of that stuff.
But I am gay.
So I would like to say that trad twinks, this is the new term, okay? All these little guys, Elijah, his man servants, it's becoming too many. You can't have this many man servants, okay? He's got a harem.
Form an army.
At this point, well, he is forming an army, and you know who else is forming an army? Vrillium. We'll get into that. But I believe he's trying to figure out some sort of middle lane. You hear him say these things about like millennial cringe and all this stuff. He's very much melting down about getting older. He keeps tweeting out about his own twink death, showing photos of him at 22.
That happened long ago. Yeah.
Well, of course. Yeah, it was 10 years ago he went through that. But that's just also called getting older. And it also means that you look more manly now. You really should not be weeping for that unless, of course, you miss the days where you were being recruited. So I believe that all of this stuff is kind of making Elijah mentally spiral even worse than he was before. It's probably getting a little bit harder each year to pull more trad calf tail. You're never going to get another Sarah stock. Let's be real. Okay. That was a 1 in a million. That was a fluke. So now he's trying to pivot into what I call the trad twink. You've got Blow. You've got Georgie. You've got Nikki. You've got Dirk. Who's your favorite one? You've got your favorite. Hermes, which already sounds like a sort of Clayton style in between kind of guy. He's sort of Hermes
Why is his name
sexual.
Clayton? That's kind of not nice.
Why is that not nice? What do you mean?
Yeah, never mind. Let's continue. I'm sorry.
No. I want you to expound upon that.
I don't know. We have a friend whose name is Clayton, and this Clayton turns out to be trans. Not our Clayton.
We have a friend named Clayton? Do you mean Clay Combs? Are you talking about Comedy Shaman?
I don't believe that Clay becomes Clayton.
No, Comedy Shaman is totally, wildly different than Clayton because Comedy Shaman is like a skinny, like 30-something white guy who's super into, he's like into this thing called the transverse now. And, you know what? I see what you're saying. All right, let's go to the real reason Elijah is now spiraling, because we've got a really great Elijah spiral clip for you. And that's something called Empath Chan. Now, Empath Chan, yeah, you'll remember.
It's right up on the screen there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Empath Chan. We last covered Empath Chan when she was clearly becoming the Sarah Stock to Count Dankula's Elijah Schaffer. Well, it turns out she's also the Sarah Stock to Elijah Schaffer's Elijah Schaffer. Back in February or March, she was getting phone calls, video calls from Elijah, and they went a little something like this.
Yeah, I can see you. How are you going to get me over tomorrow? I'm curious.
So she leaks this. Elijah is zooted.
You're muted now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hannah? No, how's it better?
Only one of his eyes are functioning.
He's got a Mr. Burger's eye going on.
I'm not sure either of the eyes are functioning. You know what's really not functioning here? The eyebrows. They've completely... Yeah. I'm starting to believe he has clear hair, but only on his brow. Oh, boy. This isn't looking good. Now he looks... He's shirtless. He's showing off his Popeyes. And he's eating his spinach. Right. Yeah, I agree. He's kind of looking like one of them turnips Super Mario 2 pulls out of the ground.
Oh, I can see you.
And look at that, he just became super.
What, you don't like that? I never said that.
No, how could you not like that? Now, what is he reaching down for there? This isn't going good. I'm not sure, like, listen, say what you will about Empath Chan. And please, say what you will about Empath Chan. But thank you. I'm not sure that Elijah even knows who he's talking to here. And that's the beauty of being Elijah Schaffer. You don't need to know who it is on the other side when you're this much of a sex guy. You want to know why his eyes aren't working? Because the cum is in them. That it's filling him right now. He's up to his eyeballs in it right now. You don't even need to know what gender the other person is. Forget about who they are. It doesn't really matter at a certain point. Oh yeah, that eyeball is staying shut. It's welded shut. You're 13, you open up the hamper, you go to pick up the dirty clothes, you only need to pick up one and everything else follows. That's what's going on with Elijah's eyeball right now.
You know, your guy who's in shape.
Sorry? One more time?
You know, your guy who's in shape.
You look like a guy who's in the Shape store, perhaps.
I'm waiting for him to like tap the phone and be like, let me out. Let me out of here.
Yeah, I think he's back in the Backrooms again. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm in the Backrooms.
Holy. What even
He
is
found the
this?
drug rooms.
Boom,
Is he
boom,
about
boom.
to whisper, let me tell you a secret? Come here closer.
He had this exact same conversation with Georgie earlier in the night.
In person.
Yeah. Yeah. Georgie's like, and shuts the door behind him.
You don't like that?
I never said I don't like it. I never said that.
By the way, this is how Zoot, like, we're not really, the levels of Zoot, we're beyond Zooted, okay? We're Giga Fried as a Mexican tourist on the old Ralph-o-meter. Here's how you know. She's just openly holding another phone up to her phone, recording this, and he doesn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
It should be concerned, like to a normal person, they'd be concerned that they're seeing the phone. Normally, that's not how it works. But, you know, when you've no-clipped out of reality as many times as Elijah, you've seen a shopping cart phasing through a wall, so it's not exactly a big deal.
He's used to seeing the debug tools.
Exactly. Well, we're about to see his debug tool.
I said I don't like it. I never said that.
Okay, we're going to pause there. So the next thing that happens is exactly what you think is going to happen. He opens up the waistband, and I'm sorry to say, but our sexual patriot is flying the flag at half staff. So let's get a round of taps going here, shall we? We're going to salute to the heroes, and specifically the fallen heroes when it comes to what happened next in this video. Obviously, I can't play it for you, but Elijah's
taking out my
penis.
purple hearts right now.
A totally average penis. Just completely nothing. Not little, but not big. And certainly not hard. We grant you the purple hard. For being wounded in the midst of sexual battle. A true
Do not receive the Medal of Boner.
a true a true sexual patriot to the end. Elijah Schaffer, we salute you.
I have this really big dickle.
Now I gotta be clear. In fairness to Elijah, this is what he's working with. I mean, Empath Chan is. Oh wait, hang on a second. Can we just get real quick?
Whoa.
Yeah. She's not exactly a looker. 1185. Can we just get her with makeup on, please? Thank you. Thank you. That's much better.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. PodAwful.pizza.
Pizza.
PodAwful.pizza.
God is. I know God is real. By the way, real fast. I know this is not the whole show, but I know God is real because, like, God is funny. You know, and there's a painting called Jesus Laughs. It's a famous. I think it might be Rockwell. There's a famous one of Jesus laughing with some kids. It's a very famous painting. And I realize God is funny, and I don't.
Yeah, because he made Elijah Schaffer. Join the Pizza Fund, PodAwful.pizza. Get access to all of our band content, our primo content, pod after shows, pre-shows, and more. Again, PodAwful.pizza. Support the show. Also, I never say this, but also ad-free versions of the video. If you hate the ads on YouTube, hey, sorry, man. They're going to run the ads whether I let them do it or not. So I might as well make a little bit of scratch off of it. But if you don't want to see it and you don't want to pay YouTube for the privilege of no ads, PodAwful.pizza. And again, you can call in if you have anything to add here. Maybe I'm missing a clip. Maybe Elijah went real crazy and I completely missed it. Feel free, PodAwful.com/cult. The call-in channel is there. In this clip, Elijah had one of his worst drunken meltdowns yet. And I'm saying that after playing his sexual phone call to Empath Chan. So that ought to tell you something.
Disrespect him, but like, imagine like getting a face card like Nicky Rudd.
Now he's talking about one of his trad twinks here. This is a guy who's like on the show all the time now, by the way.
Being like a 23-year-old man, you went to Baylor, you have like a degree. And God's like, I'm going to put you in an 11-year-old's body. That's crazy.
Now, I know it sounds like he's making fun of Nikki, but I know to you, the guy just joining mid-clip, that it sounds like he's fantasizing.
That's crazy.
And he is.
God is funny.
There are things I could say.
God is funny.
Now, there's Nikki. This is the guy he's talking about. And you can see why Elijah's jealous and horny.
Just not going to help anybody.
He is funny.
We're just going to keep it to ourselves.
Me and Jeremiah here, we're like, look, go to Jeremiah. Dude, Jeremiah, Elijah, we're like prophets over here.
Okay, so he invited on the main character from Corpse Bride as a guest as well. He is really racking up these twinks.
We're prophets.
The junkie from Weapons.
Something.
Christian
energy, man.
Yeah, we're like prophets. What's your shirt say, by the way?
I'm a Helen Keller denier, a proud Helen Keller denier. She wasn't deaf nor blind. I can prove it. Had 165 IQ.
Whoa, never heard this one before. Completely original take.
I'm gonna make a couple Helen Keller jokes tonight from tweets I read. But
awesome.
Imagine
I'm good. Speaking of original takes, I'm gonna make a couple of jokes tonight from tweets I read. Yeah, you and every other streamer, by the way, Elijah. What are shows? It's just Twitter later. Yeah.
Imagine that. Go to him real fast. Imagine this. This is a weird night, Nikki. Imagine like you're a handsome bloke. You're sitting down here.
Here we go.
You ever seen him stand up?
Nikki, don't let him do it to you.
You ever seen him stand up?
If you keep going, then I'm gonna rip it, bro. I'm gonna rip it.
You know what I was to say?
Rip what?
It's like the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott.
Oh my god.
I remember I didn't know he was disabled when I first moved here. And I made a tweet and my CEO called me from Blaze. I go, he wouldn't even stand up for the ovation or something. I go, what a prick.
Wait, who's got the fa? Who could hit the fa for me, real quick? Anybody got fa loaded, ready to go?
Quish.
Somebody's got it. Come on, I don't have it loaded, ready to go.
And he was like,
wait, did that just happen in the clip? What the?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god! I did not do that on purpose. That was crazy.
Stand up for the ovation or something. I go, what a prick. And he was like,
that was in the clip. That scared me. Oh my god, that was psychotic. Nobody's got it. Urquit, you can't play me a fa real quick.
Voice mod's warming up. Sorry.
Voice mod's warming up. What do I even keep these henchmen around for?
Pull the ripcord.
My name's Elijah, and welcome to Fuck Ass.
He's paralyzed. And I was like, oh.
Was that in the what's happening? Is that in the clip, or is that somebody playing it?
That's in the clip, I think.
Okay.
Keeps hitting it.
I just want to do one quick little thing here, because this part's a little bit boring.
Fuck. And I messed up. But imagine God gives you that face. and Tito, what is his name? Tito's Ortiz?
Tito's. Yeah, Tito's Ortiz.
Yeah, Tostino's Pizza Ortiz.
Yeah, the Tito's Ortiz or something, whatever his name is. Imagine God does that. But he's like, also, by the way, you're going to be 28, married, and they're not going to sell you a lighter without checking your ID at Home Depot. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, buddy. All right, let's talk about some real
girlfriend loves
Let's
me.
talk about some real
Listen to that.
Okay, sorry.
And your girlfriend loves me, okay?
Ooh, Elijah's had this girlfriend, his beard, for like less than a month at this point, and already there's some tension. You can tell this is real tension. This is the start of the show, by the way. I don't even know if they've introduced that weird looking guest guy. This is Elijah like going off the rails, and you can feel it. You always know when something's going wrong because whoever the second twink in command is of that episode starts looking over at Georgie a lot. They stop engaging with Elijah. Now they're looking at Georgie. If that happens in the first 15 minutes of the show, you're screwed. And so now Nikki Rudd's looking over at Georgie. Georgie is in a panic. Listen to this.
Do you want to know what she said about
No,
you?
no. We're going too far off topic. Okay.
No, it's a weird
You
night.
guys.
Jeremiah's in the
He
news.
goes, you guys. he needs this to stop. He's trying to get Elijah back on track because he knows what's going to happen. What did Elijah's girlfriend say about Nikki? Why does Nikki think Elijah's girlfriend likes him so much? I'm sure Elijah wants to know. Did we get Fa, by the way? Still
Irk with the
nothing.
fa.
I'm seriously thinking about getting an entire new army of trad twinks. Urquit, you've aged out long ago, first of all. By the way, I saw Slowpoke Actual joined, and now he's just gone. He didn't even say anything. He left. What happened there? Feel free to join in. You're not interrupting. You can just jump in. All right, so this is where things get wild. All right. Daddy, unfortunately for Georgie, Daddy's slow release medicine starts kicking in about 40 minutes into the show, and Elijah goes Betty by.
So, yeah, I think we should definitely take a trip out there. It'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
No, we're gonna make some content. So actually, tomorrow, that's Thursday.
Okay, well, we're going to have to stop that from happening.
Oh, sorry, I need to turn that off.
Wait, and now the Fa is playing? Wait, too late. I finally moved on. You hit me with the Fa. All right, you ready? Get the Fa ready. You ready? We're going to do some GIF farming, right? Other people do clip farming. We're going to start GIF farming. I want you to turn this into a GIF. You ready? I know you don't need sound for a GIF. But I needed the sound for this moment so that the audio people aren't sitting there going, what the fuck is happening? All right, you ready? You ready to hit it? All right, and. Okay, now turn that into a GIF. Ooh.
Understood.
All right. Now we're also going to do one of these. You hit the Fa again for this one. You ready? We're going to do one of these. Maybe, Elijah's on the screen. I don't know if this works. Zoom in. For all these GIFs, just zoom in on me. Oh, there you go.
I don't know if that one was the one.
Yeah, no, this one. What's wrong with this?
Don't think.
What do you mean?
This will never.
Okay.
Beating it up now, Colonel.
I'm beating all the allegations. What do you mean? Me gay? I don't think so. Did you hear my sound effects?
Maybe you.
Maybe you, not me. I could never be gay. I couldn't be gay in 100 years, not in 2 years. Doesn't matter how many years you give me.
Fillet a microphone the way I do it.
All right, let's not say.
Jester's privilege, everybody.
Let's not say fillet. I'm Jester maxing.
What about fillet?
My name is literally Jester. All right, I'm Jester Fa. Okay, we can probably not hit the Fa. Straight hit him with the Fa. We're gonna need a little less Fa from you, Urquit. Okay, a little less Fa.
Fair enough.
Let's get the Fa. Let's feel out the Fas.
You gotta balance it out with SpongeBob sounds.
The fonts.
Feel out the fonts, by the way. Hey. So, what are we talking about? Clips.
Something gay.
Something gay. Elijah's being a gay guy. Watch this.
Yeah, like yiff farming or something.
Something. Who cares?
Stuff I have to actually do.
Hit like.
But let's make some JFK content tomorrow.
Do not only make. Listen. Don't only make a GIF of the one thing. Okay? We're GIF farming. You know the one thing. Don't make a GIF of just that. I've already got a GIF of that, by the way. That already exists. So you're not hurting me. There's already a guac one. So
no one's doing that. We're here.
All right, now look at, you can tell Elijah. Things are getting a little loopy for Elijah. You can see he's starting to see them yellow walls in his mind right now.
Let's use Dallas.
He's having some Chinese thoughts.
Oh my gosh, there's so many Chinese thoughts in this episode.
Advantage. Like, let's make a lot of JFK content. Like, it's kind of like, right? It's like,
So he's in his mind, he's like, we're in Dallas. We need to start doing Dallas stuff. That's what this whole month has been about. Them going to the trial, the Indian flag incident, all this. He's like, we keep going viral every time we do this. Let's really make this stuff happen, which is a good idea. But JFK content, I mean, the book is kind of shut on that one. We know what's going on there. I don't think. What does he think is going to happen? They're going to show up there and a different trans is going to be there with the ghost of JFK. I can prove how he died.
We got Indians, JFK. Here's the deal. It's like,
just give me 1 second. Oh.
Great, that's been clipped and put on tenor.
All right.
No worry.
Ooh, I got to tell you, microphones don't taste that good.
So
better than cock.
How do you know that? Now look at that. Oh, the tables have turned, haven't they? Larry.
Two more topics.
No,
I'm just saying. Like long.
What just happened there? Hang on, let's roll that back. So
of JFK content, like it's kind of like, right? It's like,
yeah, we will.
We got Indians, JFK.
They're doing it. Yeah, JFK crash-tacular, they say in chat.
Hey, here's the deal. It's like this.
What do you think of voting a henchman off every month or so? That'd be fun. Every month or so? Let's do it every episode. All right. Who are we voting out? All in favor of I would say maybe the gay guy. Larry?
When we're here, we're family.
So,
well, we have two more topics.
No,
I'm just saying.
All right, everybody. Now, okay, crisis actor, you have to pick somebody to vote out.
Well, you said the gay guy, so I guess I gotta go.
wait, you got... Is it really just all of you? Golly, what am I doing
At
with this
this point, it might be.
There is sort of a underlying hypno-sissy signal being sent out during every episode.
Yeah, y'all talking about what the fuck y'all.
You spend too much time around the backrooms, you kind of become backroomsian yourself. So,
Christ actor, you sound like a young guy. I feel like you could maybe get in good with Elijah, live with him for a while, become one of his pets. Become part of his twisted menagerie of young adults.
You could be in his cabinet of curiosity.
I'm the guy on the inside. Oh, yeah.
The guy.
There's going to be a lot of things inside.
We got Zoomer Retard. We need Zoomer Retard to go over to Elijah. He'll make a splash.
Say in the chat,
Yeah,
let
I
him
think
cook.
Are they saying that?
One person.
One person.
So they're like desperately trying to get Elijah to go move on to content. And he's like, I think I know what I'm doing here.
I hate the fact
One person is trolling me and Georgie.
I hate to let you guys.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I hate to let you know
we have the Aurora, Texas space track, space crash, and the giant Nephilim skulls that we want to talk about.
So Georgie's again, earlier in the episode, he's trying to get him back on track. They're now near the end of the episode. They've got 2 topics left. He's like so autistic about these topics. We got to talk about the Nephilim skulls. They're not going anywhere. They can't. They were never anywhere to begin with.
People that follow me, like to hear what I'm saying, and that's kind of crazy to understand that. And they like to hear.
Yes, but Elijah, we have a guest on the show today.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here.
Nice. Same, especially during what happens next.
And we could do this any other day, any other show. We could do this.
It's like imagine mad at Nick Fuentes for sharing his own thoughts on something.
Yeah,
it's like you're on my show and you're.
Imagine Nick Fuentes invites like the conspiracy guy on his show and then talks about.
Look at him. Look, he's about to fall over in his seat. By the way, Elijah thinks of himself as Big Nick Fuentes.
Like random bullshit the whole time.
Blacks and peptides.
They're hanging him out to dry here too. Georgie's like purposefully leaving Elijah on camera a little too long so that everybody at home can see what he's having to deal with. This is a battered wife, Georgie.
Yep. Nikki's really small. Yo, I worked out with Nikki and his ass is tiny.
20-minute rant.
Is what now?
Yeah,
dude. But
we
anyway.
have to mess with you, brother.
Why
I'm
are you
sorry.
talking about asses?
From him, he's saying this.
Never has a hypocrited harder. I think, you know what it is? I don't even think he's like criticizing them for saying it. I think he like missed it because he's zooting out right now and he needs to know where he's like having FOMO hearing that. Wait a second, what are we talking about?
I didn't.
What?
You didn't say that.
You said his ass is really small.
Where can I find these small asses? How do I procure these small asses?
Brother, I meant like we're talking about working out.
Now Nikki is looking at Georgie, and he's only looking at Georgie. Georgie is everyone's comfort character. When all of the guests come on this show, they're desperately looking over at Georgie going, help me out here, brother. What's going on? You live with him. Explain this to me.
Oh my God, dude. We're talking about lifting. I'm saying like you were saying I was small. Let's go on to some conspiracy.
Well, there's two
topics.
more. There's two more.
See, he's talking to Elijah, but he will not look. Elijah's the other direction. He's this way.
Yeah.
Or we want to talk about. I'm very interested. No, I'm not holding up. I'm not holding. I'm literally not going to hold up. Okay, we have Aurora,
So the host of the show is going, no, I got some more here. I got something good. You got to hear this.
Texas space crash. We have a video in there. If you can pull it up, Elijah. If you don't mind, pal. Pull up the video.
He's in control. He has the video.
Elijah is in control.
I'm in control. If you call me pal one more time,
you don't like it?
I will slit your throat and fuck the hole in your throat. Don't
Minecraft.
Why are we talking about asses? There's brand new holes we can be trying. You guys are thinking too small. Elijah thinks outside of the box. And in this case, I am referring to vaginas.
No.
Oh my God.
So he's not a girl.
Make a hole wherever I want.
Problematic. He's a girl. Only problematic. Dude,
Well, go ahead. Let's
no.
hear. Okay. Let's hear it, pal.
So now they're like, okay, fine. Hoist yourself by your own retard. Go ahead. Let's see what happens here, buddy. You had something to say, and they just hang him out to dry. They ice him out. Look at this.
Don't do that.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's hear it, pal.
Don't do that.
You're about to get sassy Elijah. This is cosmopolitan Elijah. Classic Elijah. He's about to go Cosmo on your ass. Don't do that. You better work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool.
You can tell because of the hat. You should see Elijah use a yo-yo. You think he's not a master of walking the dog? Cat's cradle.
Baseball cards between his bike.
Exactly. This guy, you should hear him coming. I saw him do a sweet jump off a ramp he built. This guy's a Pokemon master, and he's about to throw out a golem. And I mean that in the Jewish sense.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit on air.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try me, Geodude?
Period.
All Nikki did. Poor little Nikki Rudd. All he did was go. And he just got the cat eye death stare from Elijah. Elijah in this moment might as well be growing acrylic nails on his fingers. He's about to snap somebody's neck, and it's going to be filled with glitter.
Oh, fairy glitter.
Oh, da, na, 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 na. Hey, ba, na, 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 na. Hey. That he just got a double evil eye. How did that even happen? First evil eye, just for a sniffle.
Yep.
Checks in. Second evil eye, eviler eye.
Do you want to get on with the
Oh yeah, like let's go. Let's go.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here, huh? What are we doing? We all little boys fucking each other in the keister, meester.
We got red lights up our asses.
What are we doing? Hey, were you trying to get up in my rift? You think you can get in my rift? I'm the king of rifts, baby. I'm gonna rift your butt. This little logo right here, that is your tiny ass you were talking about 2 seconds ago.
That's your throat that I'm gonna have sex. What are we doing?
What are we doing here, huh? Climbing in each other's beds, giving each other Eskimo kisses.
Yeah, dude, we have 2 more topics, Elijah.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Yeah, oh yeah. Totally.
Talk about the topics.
Go on.
Okay.
So do it. Go. Do it. 2 more topics, Elijah. Who's in charge here? Oh, I guess Georgie's running the operation now. Oh, sorry, Mr. Georgie. CEO Georgie. Won't do it again. Watch it, Georgie. You are stepping out of bounds. He could find a new twink like this. He's running into trans twinks by accident, left and right. Accidentally running into them, even though they are friends with mutual acquaintances, and definitely wasn't somebody that he meant to seek out and knew about the pornography.
I'm asking you to pull up the video.
I'm authentic. I'm myself.
We have a video that we have to.
You shouldn't be.
No, it's like, don't do that shit on my show.
I'm saying, can you pull up the
No,
video?
don't do that shit on my show.
Okay, so no video. We're not going to pull it up.
But
no content. No. No.
I'm going to throw a tantrum, and it's going to be bad for everyone.
I agree. Like, you know, it's like JFK is like kind of like actually a big topic, and we never got.
He's agreeing with himself. He's the one who said it. Yeah, you know what? You make a good point, me from 10 minutes ago.
And I think JFK became
even with the documents.
Heard about the Misfit Patriot CP charges, says Toasted in chat. Yeah, I have heard about them. So is Grok. So is Google's AI now as well.
Well, yeah, I think JFK became a.
Any other AIs?
AIs, gay guys. You ever think of that?
International problem.
Oh,
like,
Dirk? Yeah, he thinks of gay guys all the time.
Yeah, probably.
It's like you can kill the president of the U.S. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. You and all be good friends.
Honestly, we got a lot in common.
Stop texting Georgie.
Oh man, did you hear that? That's crazy. He's secretly texting Georgie to be like in the show, Nikki, and even Elijah can see it. That's not good. You should have been under the table with that, where he hides his big boy drinks. Whoa! Whoa! He knows he's right. Honestly, Elijah's kind of a stone cold killer in this moment.
Thought you could go buy money back, huh?
I'm kind of on Elijah's side right now. I gotta say, this seeming right.
Bro, can you pull up the video for the next second?
But who's in charge here? Is Mr. Georgie? Yes, sir, George. Will we ever get an Alex Rosen or Chud the Builder episode? Well, it depends on if Clayton wants to come on or not. I think for that one. What about Alex Rosen? What am I going to do? Just sit here and watch him catch predators? We actually did do an Alex Rosen episode because Mersh got caught by Alex Rosen. You remember that?
Yeah.
And then also Misfit Patriot. Did we cover the Misfit Patriot Alex Rosen one? I think we did.
I think you did.
I think we talked about it a little bit. Yeah.
Pretty sure that came up. Yeah. What am I going to do? I mean, listen. Here's my. You want my Alex Rosen take? Okay. I'm glad he does what he does. Listen. This is my feeling on all guys who's, if their content is 100% to maybe 70% catching, they're kind of into it. Now, I'm not saying he's I'm not saying he's one of the boys. I'm not saying he's hanging out with Elijah. He's a friend of Elijah. I'm not calling him a friend of Elijah. Alex Rosen, is he Jewish?
Yeah.
You be the judge. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a friend of Elijah. All right. I'm just saying that he seems to delight in reading their little exchanges with the decoys back. Not in a just like, isn't this insane that this guy said this? Like, isn't this kind of funny way? I see that. I see how it's kind of funny.
Getting high off his own supply. He's getting off on something.
He's titillated. There was one clip I remember that where he's like standing on the Predator's front porch and he's reading all this stuff, and like, and what it was sickening. Like, as bad as that normally is, this was a level or two worse, whatever it was he was reading. Like, horrific stuff. And he was beaming. There was like almost a pride. It was almost like he felt like he had done so. Like, at a certain point of decoying, you're going to get so good at being a decoy that you're actually turning the other guy into a bigger pedo than he normally was.
It's like Silence of the Lambs.
Am I saying decoys are asking for it? Yes, that's literally their job. But if you're just offering it up, and I've made this argument as well, the vast majority of the guys getting caught again, they need to be caught, but the vast majority of these guys getting caught are like an autistic guy who's never gotten anyone to talk sexually to him before. He happened upon a decoy who then goes, "Hi, I'm 12." And he's like, "This is the furthest I've ever gotten with anybody. I got to we're pulling the trigger." I don't think the day before he was considering it. Also, 80% of philia is just a guy being short. So it's like, it's most of them. All right. Beardson, you should be looking into his files. Check Beardson's files. Obviously, Robert Robinson, he's 4'9". No, that's Shaman. Robert Robinson's slightly taller than Shaman. That's not jacketing, by the way. I got to be clear. A lot of these guys, though, are just an autistic guy who is just an incel. Just an incel. He's looking for anything. I'm not saying that makes it right, but I am saying that most of them are like literal drooling, window licking mental retards. And there was almost no fear of them succeeding ever. Does that make sense? They're bad guys. They shouldn't have the thoughts and feelings they have, but even a kid's going to be like, "Listen, mister, I'm not letting you molest me, okay? My mom's made dinner. I got to go home. Nice Nintendo and all, but I got to go. Thanks for the candy. See ya." What's the big drooling retard going to do? So anyway, that's my take on Alex. Chud the Builder, though, it's tough, man. It's just, it's tough. It's just, ooh, boy. Things are just real rough right now. Oh, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of external moving parts, and we salute him and wish him. And I hope you know what? Maybe he's where he always dreamed to be. I don't know, but it's tough, and better not to even think of it until we need all the facts. We're waiting on all the facts. Okay,
listen, it's tough.
Let's hit pause. It's tough. Hey, not gonna lie, that's tough. I'm waiting on all the facts to come out. Okay,
Let's
we want to
get
hear
paused here.
facts on this side and that side. We're listening to everything, and we're just going to pause until we have every piece of information on that one.
Let's go, dude. So this is all really interesting to me.
And now the camera holds on Elijah. And in any other time, they would switch to the guy talking. But this is punishment. They want you to see that he is checked out.
I love talking about this type of thing, these topics. I grew up as the conspiracy kid. So now we've got this video pulled up.
Elijah just starts playing the clip over top of the guy talking, and they don't even switch to it. Because again, it's like, okay, fuck this guy. Elijah's out. He ain't paying any attention. He has no clue what's going on right now.
Okay, next. Yeah. The Aurora, Texas one.
And Georgie's having him switch the clips, which means Georgie's paying attention, which means Georgie knows that the clips are not on screen.
One what blew my mind. So I can set it up if you want me to.
Set it up.
There we go.
Yeah, tell us.
So most people.
Earth to Elijah. I repeat, Earth to Elijah.
Thanks to Awful Tech, I've got more time to spend with my family.
Thanks to Awful Tech, I can breathe again.
Thanks to Awful Tech, I can hang with my friends, feel young again, and live my best life.
Talk to your doctor today to see if Awful Tech Capsule Concepts is right for you. Visit awful.tech to see more.
All right, let's get into some Vrillium, shall we?
Oh,
We've got, ladies and gentlemen, Mandicular. They're calling him Mandicular. This is an actual photo. Should we show the... maybe I should have had this ready to go, actually. Oh! Actually, before we do that, I completely forgot this. So, we'll get into Mandicular in just a second. The next night, or the next time they went live on Slightly Offensive, this happened. Let's just take a look at the episode after Elijah's zoodening. I love the intro to Slightly Offensive. Now, we used to hate this. It takes so long. I love it because they added this. Riff TV. Watch this. Watch this. This is incredible. I've never seen this before. All right. I've seen a million disclaimers on shows. Nothing like this.
Warning. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. It contains adult language, themes, and humor. Everything said here is for comedic and satirical purposes only. It is not to be taken literally, and nothing in the show should be used as a basis for legal proceedings or real-world actions.
He's a fucking dog, dude.
Thank you, Scooby. Here's a snack. All right, so I love my own disclaimer says no, everything's a joke and you can't sue me. I'm joking when I say this is the only guy ever who has a podcast with a disclaimer pointed only toward his own ex-wife. You're not allowed to sue me over anything I ever say or do.
Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Welcome back to another episode of Slightly Offensive. I'm your host today. My name is Nikki Rudd. I'm filling in for the Dark Lord General.
Oh, sorry. Nikki, there's a little bit of a mess on there. Uh-oh. Get that confetti off of you.
All Ortho Bros.
Hello?
Elijah Schaffer. He today is getting ready for a business trip. He might pop in. He might come say hello.
Daddy's tired.
Oh, that's what they call it?
Yeah, Daddy's tired. He needs rest before his business trip. Now, the incredible part is he follows that up immediately by saying he might show up for the episode. Spoilers, he didn't. So he's home. He's getting ready for a business trip and thus can't host his own show. He's already there.
He might stumble in at some point.
All it takes is walking over, but no, Daddy's sleeping one off very clearly.
We'll see. We'll find out a little later on down in the episode.
And so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, the Backrooms casting couch claims another victim. Because as you can see, Elijah Schaffer has successfully groomed Nikki Rudd as his replacement. Pretty cool. All right. So, oh, God. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mandicular.
It's not just me here today. We have.
Should we take a look at Mandicular's YouTube post? One of his classic AI gay guy moments. Where I didn't have this set up, but let me see if I can find this right quick. All right, so here we go. So I guess the pressure's been getting to Butt Sexton because he felt the need to make a YouTube post about this, about his Tourette's. Now, remember, on a previous episode of the show, Mandicular let it be known that he doesn't understand why it's something to make fun of, that his Gooble Gobble is going right up his nose every once in a while. He literally sticks his tongue in his nose and digs for boogers. So he made this post to clear things up. My answer to that, by the way, was, because it's funny. Because I like laughing. That's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. So he said that he made this little AI photo of himself. Okay. It goes, "What's with the blinking? Why do you twitch like that? You blink a lot, dude." These are real comments he got. And then his way of depicting his twitches was to just have one eye closed, like he's handsomely winking at me. And also,
a cheeky little wink.
Well, not so cheeky, because look what he's done to his jawline here. There's almost nothing of any sort of baffling nature going on about the geometry of his head. We all know that not to be true. He says, "I have Tourette's syndrome, if you couldn't already tell. I have gay cancer, and so will you." Tourette's, I believe that Vrillium is patient zero of Tourette's. He's the Gaten Dugas of Tourette's. Tourette's is actually...
He has lived longer than Ethan Klein.
Tourette's is actually a group of symptoms often associated with a bigger dysfunction. In my case, it's OCD. Nothing I can do about it besides take a cocktail of pharmaceuticals, which I don't want to do. I don't mind it. I think it's charming. The Tourette's where you yell obscenities is called coprolalia, and it's incredibly rare. By the way, that literally means shit talking, in case you don't know. Coprolalia. Mine is just motor tics. So if I'd like to see him drive a car then. So if I ever say slurs that's not the Tourette's, I just do that sometimes. Okay. So I then decided, you know what? Maybe I should make a similar post to explain some stuff. So let me go to my YouTube channel, go to my posts, and here we go. Here's what I said. "I have mandiculitis syndrome, if you couldn't already tell. Mandiculitis is actually a group of symptoms often associated with a bigger dysfunction. In my case, it's being a diaper baby. Nothing I can do about it besides take a cocktail of pharmaceuticals, so I'm fully in. I wear Pampers. I think it's charming." And then here you can see a more accurate version of the AI Vrillium face. He's digging in his nose with his tongue. The mandiculitis is in full effect. I believe he's actually okay. I believe he's actually singing a song to the his fellow bullfrogs in the swamp. Why do you twitch like that? Anyway, there you go. So Mandicular, everybody.
He just twitches into his nose.
So Mandicular has been grooming himself. Well, not himself. He's been grooming others. He's been grooming some Discord kittens for a little while. And we snuck into his Discord and got to hear the inner workings of how things go down. We actually spoke to Vrillium himself. This is real. Crisis actor, you were in Vrillium's Discord. You spoke to him.
Oh, yeah.
You got him to bring up just about everything. You were deep dicking him. Let's take a listen.
About to ask, because I was like, I haven't seen you go live, and I don't even know when. I mean, I'm a newer fan to you, but like I wanted to hop in a live or something. I just haven't seen you.
Yeah. I'm suspicious of you, crisis actor. I'm a little suspicious.
What was it? The name?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Me? The clearly guy who is here to fuck with you? No. I'm not even trying to hide it at all.
I'm a little suspicious, crisis actor. I've been told by some people behind the scenes that I've got people coming into my Discord to like fuck with us and like mess with us.
Well, nigga, that's Discord. I mean, people come into Discord to fuck with people, but like, I'm not.
But you are
like,
glowing.
Affiliated.
You are glowing a little bit. Say wallahi. You got to say wallahi.
Wallahi.
They're doing their little purity test on
curse Indra. I'm not Indian. Wallahi. I'm not here to fuck with you. I curse Hashem. I'm not Jewish. Anything
Okay,
else?
all right, that's good. That's good because now,
Okay.
if you're lying, that means you go to hell now eternally. So there's that.
It's
So
actually
it's like
Sheol. It's actually Sheol.
No, it's no. You was saying if you say wallahi, that's Christian hell, bro.
You go to Gehenna, bro.
And Muslim hell. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and you're right. And Muslim hell.
Now, I will point there. You're going to hear every once in a while our other henchman on the inside, Peggy. It's very quiet when he talks. He was the one recording all of this, so it didn't quite pick up everything he said.
That's too like. I mean, listen. Islam and Christianity. One of them's got.
What's that, Peggy?
It's for the best.
Yeah, maybe so. Although there is one long section in here where we're gonna wish we could hear it.
You can just skip it.
I'll be honest. Next time, go ahead and record yourself, too.
Gotta be right. Out of the three, one of them's got to be right because it's definitely not the Jews.
All right, so it's definitely not the Jews. So he's a little suspicious, but as long as you're not Jewish, you're in.
We're from Jersey too, and he's also just
no shit.
He was the type of guy who liked Chris Christie and Mitt Romney.
Was he like a mobster type, like a Tony Soprano type guy?
No, boomer.
So they're talking about, Butt Sexton lives in New Jersey. So they're bringing that up.
Exactly.
Well, let's not say exactly because we're live on YouTube, but we do know.
Oh, no, that'd be based. But yeah, no, that'd be based. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. I know this Tony Soprano. Actually, this goes to your point a little bit of Vrillium or Will's. Sorry, it's hard to.
Butt Sexton. How could you fucking do this to me?
But the guy that actually pilled me on Israel, like.
Ooh, you're getting pilled? Ew, Christ, you're pilled? I don't know. That sounds.
Yep.
That sounds trans. That sounds AIDS.
Before it was a suppository too.
It sounds like that's the way I'm taking it. I shouldn't have said it that way.
It was like 2018, 2019. I want to say was this like mobster type of guy from I think New York, but he lives in Florida. I think his name's Mersh from Revenge of the Sis. He kind of like showed me the ropes. I don't know if you guys.
You are one of these. You motherfucker. You are one of these people.
This is incredible. I mean, how exciting is this? Vrillium knows you are a henchman because of Mersh. Vrillium is sitting around watching PodAwful. He's a fan. Hi, Vrill. Hey.
What's up, cosmically known in relation.
I promise you he's watching right now, and definitely watch till the end. You're going to want to see this next part. I think we should become friends, though, with Mandicular. I really do. I think we could solve all our issues. He's so lost right now. He can't understand why we make fun of him.
One of what, like a Revenge of the Sis fan?
No, come on. You're fun.
No, nobody's a Revenge of the Sis fan.
Hey, you're funny. I've heard about some of these lolcow people. I know what you are. I know what kind of man you are.
He does get trolled now, but like, what did I do?
Come on.
Wait, let me tell you this.
You
like,
fuck with me
actor,
though, right, Vrillium? You fuck with me. Like I'm
if
not
this
mean.
got me down the road, I was like 18
No,
years
hold
old.
on, Ensign, hold on. I'm interfacing with a troll.
Read the room. He's just talking. They're having a whole thing. Clearly something's going on, and this other guy's like, yeah, so I went to New Jersey one time, and I got the gelato.
He's trying to tell me about his dad.
My daddy got me gelato from the store. And then, meanwhile, Mandicular's over here interfacing. I hope you're okay, Crisis Actor. I see how you got pilled now. Your interface has been opened up.
Right now. Oh, you seem like a cool
I don't mean to get interface with it.
guy. I don't understand like gang of trolls that follow me. I don't really fully get it.
What is happening? Why? Why me?
I'm only using
I
that.
just
He's
get
ready to go viral.
brutalized every day.
But
He says through toad jaws.
Did you know that Vrillium, and this is true, I saw him do this on a live stream recently. I don't know if you guys are like checking him out. You should watch him live. He one time took his goober and put it all the way up above his head. He can do that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I saw. Yeah.
I'm an atomic
that's
goober.
awesome.
That wasn't even a Twitch.
I'm gathering that you're probably from that racket. Am I wrong?
Wait. Do you have gangs of trolls that like? What do you mean? Like?
Oh yes.
You like?
There is.
Well, wait. I know people have like shitted on you online, but like
shitted.
Oh yeah, no.
They farted and shitted. They pissed their diapers.
Can we have Urquid say it?
Urquid, go ahead and say your famous line.
I shitted, Daddy.
Say the whole line.
I made a oopsie whoopsie. I'm sorry. I shitted, Daddy.
Thank God you were ready with that. Urquid makes me pull teeth to get that every single time. I don't know why. It's your catchphrase.
It's not.
Oh, really?
I shitted, Daddy.
Nice.
I don't want to say like organized, but I think there's like I think there's like a
somebody in chat says, "What's a goober?"
It's called a context clue, man. Come on.
You don't know that. You're in big
You're
trouble.
in big trouble for
lol cow.
I can't even talk about this right now. Next, you're gonna ask me what a goody hoo is.
That's like attempting to like get me to like they're trying to bait me to like talk to them and like fucking go after them and shit.
You mean like Kiwi farms and shit?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that kind of shit. Yeah.
Weren't you threatened by an Indian guy in like some Discord you went out to?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. An Indian guy. He's got all India after him.
That's the thing I remember.
Oh, the Indians are no. These are white people. The Indians are a whole
Thank you. How
thing. Indians that I have all sorts of organized Indians coming after me, but that's largely whatever. You know, everybody's kind of
Navajo, the Cherokee.
Yeah, we're putting them in every category. We're keeping them in little boxes, compartmentalizing them
after them. But no, I've got this like gang of
the Cree
fucking like Kiwi farms type people, and I don't really fully get it. I think it's because they saw.
It doesn't make sense. How could me be a lol cow? I'm me.
Because like I'm raped on Twitter, right?
Yes. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry. Hang on. I wasn't ready. And.
Bro.
Yeah. Fully.
Because obviously I pissed off.
That's a thing you can just not ever say. Actually, it's a total choice on your part.
Captive Dreamer and the whole like MAGA crowd and all that bullshit, right?
I like that he corrected himself. MAGA.
And so there's like this. I've noticed what happened. It was like a domino effect. So
me, how could I be a lol cow?
Like, yo, this nigga a lol cow. Yo, this nigga a cuck.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
I pissed off Captive Dreamer, Eyal Yacobi, Shabbos Kestenbaum, that whole racket, right? Those are all MAGA influencers. And so they started like fucking with me. So I would make posts and I'd be like, oh, they're gay, they're Jewish, whatever. Because they are, let's note that.
Sorry, I just want to say I hate Shabbos Kestenbaum, by the way. That fucking...
I don't know who he is, but me too, man. Something about it. I just get a feeling.
is disgusting.
Yeah, well, exactly. Okay, yeah. So this is where it starts, right? Because I was fucking with those people.
I can hear his tongue in his nose.
It starts in your nose. It's a tongue in your.
And then the whole fucking scandal, hard air quotes, because I don't really consider it that, but that whole fucking thing happened with me, right?
Mm-hmm. I got a hard R quote for you. It came from Shiloh Hendricks.
Which that was spurred on by Shabbos Kestenbaum and Eyal Yacobi. That's the lore there. Is it Shabbos Kestenbaum and Eyal Yacobi?
It's like we're talking about basketball or something. I don't know who they're
Is that
trading.
a Kabbalic curse he just put on me?
I think they're trading players.
All that shit out, basically. And that whole fucking thing happened. And then I think a whole like secondary group. I used to think they were connected. Now I think it's just a coincidence. A whole
coincidence? Let me tell you something. There are no coincidences. You think
you ever see that video of the gay black man with the crazy eyes in the middle of the woods saying shit like that, and then like a woman walks behind him and he looks at her and she freaks out?
Shoots her with the eye lasers.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Can you get that and show it to me?
Yeah, let me pull that up.
You gotta get
Jamie.
I really want to see that now.
Secondary.
That sounds amazing. We got to do that to Vrillium.
Group of like Kiwi Farms people saw all that shit going on Twitter and went, "Oh, this Will guy, this Vrillium guy, he must be like a lolcow or whatever. He must be funny.
He must be. Then you are.
He must be.
Well, then guess what?
And now they're like trying to come
moo
at me, which I don't really fully understand because again,
I just don't get it. He's like sitting there playing with his udders. What? I mean, why me? He's chewing cud. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Like I'm not. I don't know. I just make videos about politics and like Jews and shit. I don't.
He's wearing a pickle suit.
Really. Like I don't intend to be like an influencer like figure.
Right, because you couldn't successfully do it. So that would be crazy if you tried.
I mean, I never posted anything funny for the majority of my life, you know.
Just want to make videos about Jews and shit.
I mean, making videos and stuff.
Dude,
like
also,
that,
and
that's
I
kind
think
of influencing.
there's also
no?
a third group that is like more on the far right as well. Like, for example, the fucking pagans, the esoteric pagans, all that.
Well, yeah, though, yeah, I haven't.
What
I
are
mean,
you
I've
even
been.
talking about?
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I have seen. I've seen this guy. I don't know if I've seen this one. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is classic. Classic. The beauty of the internet, man. Thank God for this man.
Yes.
One of the good ones, by the way.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message.
Are his eyes glass? Or how are they even like that? This is haunted.
It looks like they're painted on the back of his eyelids.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Your thoughts create your reality. Well, you already knew that. Yet,
clear code.
you still live a life that you dread.
Okay, so a lady comes running up behind him. Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize your dream life,
She screams.
That is awesome. Dude.
The perfect example of no coincidences. Excuse me?
Is this guy still making videos? I gotta watch all.
He's a cosplayer on Instagram.
Incredible. I need all the henchmen doing this, by the way. I need you standing out in the woods in your uniforms. Specifically the alt uniform of Ski Mask, by the way, with your eyes peeled back, Hellraiser style. You got hooks in them. You got the Ludovico technique going on in your eyeballs, and you're standing in the woods, hoping someone goes by and saying over and over again, "There are no coincidences. There are no coincidences." I gotta see this one more time. This is amazing.
That's hilarious.
well, you already knew that.
Here she comes.
Yet, you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
I'm not kidding.
I mean, she probably just noticed he was a black guy, and that's why she screamed.
That might have been part of it. It also could be that when he looked at her, she evaporated.
Yeah, he just struck her down.
Shot her with eye laser.
He just like Green Goblin pumpkin bombed her. She became a skeleton in the Nash.
He just cast power word kill on her.
I'm not kidding. The first time I played it, I thought one of you guys had a drop of me scream. That sounds exactly like my little scream. Play that one more time.
But you already knew that. Yet, you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
Whoa, that was perfect.
It's such genuine horror.
How I do it. This is what by the way, this is this man. When I close my eyes at night, this is who I see. This is who haunts my dreams. Have you ever streamed this man?
That is
by the way, my famous hat. You can get it awful.tech.
Because when you visualize your dream life.
Is there more? Should I keep playing it or is that basically it?
All I know is the no coincidences in the lady screaming.
So good. So good.
He does a bunch of them, but
it's so good.
You unconsciously believe that it is unrealistic. Here's a hack.
The fact that he even can just keep going with his little script is frightening. No wonder she screamed. This is Backrooms, by the way. This is outdoor. He's now discovered an outdoor liminal space.
He's in the garden room.
He's created one. The back trails. Ooh, we could do that. We could make that. That could be a thing. That's the next creepypasta. They're going to be making that into a movie. The back trails.
The scary concept of getting lost in the woods
and then finding a black guy.
Very original.
Yeah, no, it's never been tried before.
A dream life meditation that uses questions and binaural.
Can she hear this music? By the way, that might be part of it.
She must.
Is this diegetic?
He's only got a place in his woods.
Maybe he's just got a guy standing off next to him going.
When presented with a question, your mind must accept it, and your subconscious mind will absorb it. When listening to binaural beats, it puts your mind into theta frequency, allowing you access to your subconscious mind.
I have to believe him.
Link in the bio.
He's probably right.
I've got some theta going on.
I mean, what do I know? He's probably right. That makes sense. Everything he said adds up.
I wouldn't bet against him.
Let's watch that part.
Yeah, I think my thetans just got better.
Starting, by the way, in this, I need to start the show this way.
Look at his other hand. He's got like a little weird thing going on.
He's so little.
Yeah, he's autistic.
Oh
fan.
yeah, he's doing a reverse joint on his finger.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah.
On his finger by his elbow, he's bending
I can
back.
Do that.
Ooh.
I can do that. Wait, I can do that. Look at. See that?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe that's why the lady screamed. She saw what he was doing to his finger.
It entered her.
That's fucking gross.
Those are normal human hands.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means
the only thing that would make this better is if it happened right after he said that. That little bit of time in between.
Close.
It's so close, but perfection was
right.
3
seconds before, right?
Energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality.
And the fact that he just uploads it too, leaves that part in.
Yeah.
Psychotic.
Well, you already knew that.
He just thought that lady into reality is what he just did there.
Honestly, she didn't exist before coming out from behind
her
that
right
tree.
out too.
She exists only in this moment.
Live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
You saw her creator. Spawned her ass with the dev console.
That's awesome. That's so good. I have seen that, but I forgot all about it. Oh my god. All right, back to Mandicular.
I've pissed off a fair amount of different communities, but no, I mean, I understand why. No, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
So that's Peggy bringing.
But that's why I don't really feed it. I don't like if I was an influencer who's trying to be like, hey guys, it's
very Yakubian, they say in chat. Again, that's why I trust him. He probably created me. That guy probably created all of us.
It's welcome to the Will Sexton show. I would like,
and he taught me the tricknology. The tricknology. Wait. I'm gonna do it with all my fingers.
Almost. There you go.
I'm gonna give myself Mike David hands.
That's where you kind of can end up feeding trolls and shit.
I'm dead.
But like, again,
Isn't
I just
that
make
the name
videos
of your
about.
show?
No, it's called The Narrative.
You don't know the name of his show. I'm a big fan, by the way. I guess in fairness, he just called. He's like, it's called The Narrative. You renamed it that like a week ago. Okay, no, I don't even know if an episode of The Narrative had come out at this point.
He also just changed his shit to like Will Sexton on YouTube right at that time.
Right.
So that's why I thought.
Brand new. Yeah, you keep going like Vrillium. I mean, Will.
Yeah. I didn't want to dead name him.
Right.
Well, okay, my fault. I thought it was called the Will Sexton Show.
No.
YouTube Will Sexton.
We should can we get Emily Yukis to make the Will Sexton Show? Is that a possibility? Actually, there's a reason it might not be. We'll take a look at that in a second.
All right, because it's not Vrillium Live anymore.
Yeah. The YouTube's my name now. I changed it when I got on with my agency because it was just better for
my agent.
No, it's fine. It's just better for it's better for optics and better for like deals and shit because I don't want to be like, this is my career. Like I want to make a career in my journalism and in my whatever here, my content creation. And so I don't want to be 50 and being like, hey guys, it's me, Vrillium, you know? So I was like, I might as well do it now. And I will say, I did take a bit of a viewership hit.
I don't know that you want to say, hey guys, it's me, Billy Sexton. Please don't Google my name. Please never check Twitter. Hey guys, it's me, it's me, Will Sexton. And then you stick your entire tongue inside your nose and your eyeballs roll back in your head. What does it matter what your name is? It's the internet too. Everybody's got a silly name on the internet. They call me Mr. Tickles.
Not crazy. I'm building it back. Like I did fairly well in videos last week, and like I'm finally building it back up to hitting the 100K benchmark. But I did take a bit of a hit just because it fucked up my algo ratings. I changed my name from Vrillium, but I thought it'd be worth it because I was like, fuck it. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be 50 years old walking around being like, hey guys, it's me, Vrillium. What's up, fellow kids? You know, I'd rather be my actual name, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gathering you're from like that troll universe people. Again, I don't. No, come on. I've seen those people also post about this Mersh guy, which implies that you're from that universe. So what? I actually want to know the psychology. What's the angle? I don't understand it fully.
The angle is I'm sure you understand like the angle of like just fucking with people online, but like that's not the angle with you or anything. Like I'm not fucking with you. Like Mersh is just like someone that people make fun of, but like not a specific group. And I was gonna actually tell you if it is like if you do suspect like Kiwi Farms themselves are like doing these like gay ops raids on you, there's dirt on the nigga that runs Kiwi Farms, Josh Moon.
No, not
look into that.
Not Kiwi Farms itself. What is?
Yeah, I heard he's got a wife. Loser.
What's the name of the guy who's always fucking with me? Abdo. It's in the mod.
What's his name again? We can never. Nobody.
That pod. That Jesse.
Somebody. You know who else can't remember my name is? The guy from Kiwi Farms. Actually.
Saying what's?
You guys actually have a lot in common.
Fucking name.
I forgot.
Sorry, boss. He's literally got a mimsy. I forgot, boss.
It's some stream
full of them.
I hugged the server too hard and it died.
PodAwful.
PodAwful.
55.
When you're going down the street, doing really fast, you want to do the race and be first place, not laced.
I forgot.
It's some streamer.
PodAwful.
PodAwful. Thank you, Borat.
There we go.
On a drop.
My wife.
Oh, yeah, that fucking guy.
PodAwful. Yeah, can we get that on a drop?
Some streamer.
PodAwful.
Oh, PodAwful. Whoa, PewDiePie knows me? That's incredible. I can't believe it.
There we go. Yeah, that fucking guy.
I always thought he watched, but now confirmation. Hey, I loved you in that one video.
I'm not trying to be mean, but you
Which
have
one, the bridge or the mosque?
The bridge. I don't. Is there a mosque? I didn't. Live Mosque.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't
Subscribe
familiar.
to PewDiePie. Is what I'm referencing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have seen. I've seen that video a lot more than the
That's
other one
Rich's
actually.
favorite video.
Yeah.
Like accent, so I didn't really know what you said.
PodAwful. That's the streamer.
No, it's a PodAwful. If you could just maybe, whatever Elijah's taking, you take a few of those, you'll say it right.
It's like 4 in MCL.
Oh shit.
How does it? I don't remember how MCL says it. How does he say it?
Awful's God now.
Did he say it weird or something?
PodAwful. That's the streamer.
Oh shit. I remember him.
Yeah, he's got like, or I don't. He hasn't really. I guess I haven't gone.
Kyler says this guy gets buck wild with dogs. Bet my life. No way to know for sure, but yeah, probably. I'd have to assume. I'm forced to assume yes. Thanks, Kyler.
Live or whatever, so I haven't really had a lot of time to interact. I'm not an X, but
PodAwful Stroud. Yeah.
I was going live and shit.
Hello, I'm Jesse PodAwful Stroud. That is how black people spell my name when I tell it.
Was iDubbbz back?
Yeah.
Was on X.
Oh my, yeah, that is a little Dubsian, isn't it? He used to do a little guy like that.
He was like coming at
Anissa, PodAwful is making fun of us.
me hard and like trying to like send people and shit to like fuck with me, and that was I assume you're from that universe.
The Gooniverse.
I mean, I'm from the internet. I'm not from like a specific show or any like
internet.
troll,
The internet.
connective, anything like that. I don't know. I was
No, I mean, I
on Facebook. I went to school on YouTube. You know. That kind
No, I
of
mean, I genuinely want to understand like this. I'm gonna assume that you're lying, and that's all right. I'm not like this isn't like like it's fine, dude.
It's fine. You're definitely not getting kicked out at the end of this.
I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish. I'm not gonna lie to
I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish. Remember the camps.
to you, man.
I mean, fair, but I just I don't
tell
understand.
you. Sorry.
No, go.
PodAwful.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I could like tell you the psychology of just like fucking with people online. I mean, it's pretty like
No, that's just par for that's
If you need normal, obvious things explained to you, I can help.
par for the course. That's just par for the course of what
Okay, then stop crying.
I do. It was just the fact that this one guy, like, I kept getting like people.
One guy. Listen, I would love to take all credit, but it's not one guy. There's a lot of dudes. Sort of Elijah Schaffer style running train on you across the internet. Me, Faceless, Jaden, lots of gay guys.
Kept DMing me.
Probably
Kanye.
Cubert.
We're like, oh, be careful with this dude. He's like a fucking crazy ass troll. He'll fucking swat you and all this
Who said that?
crazy shit.
Who's telling you this?
Whoa.
And I was like, man, I'm not trying to get into all that. Like, again, I'm just trying to make
I mean, never done it before, but it's starting to sound like a good idea.
videos about Jews and shit. Which is funny because the guy, like, at first I thought, oh, this is again Shabbos Custom Mom's whole fucking, racket. Because
Now we're controlled by Peter Thiel and Shabbos Kestenbaum.
he's got a bunch of people behind the scenes, and
Which, by the way, is why I don't do shows on Saturdays. So
they're all fucking with me. And I was like, oh, it must be that. But then it turns out the guy's not, but the guy's also anti-Semitic. So I was like, why is this dude fucking with me? Like, we're on the same team. Like, what?
Whoa, hey, I'm not batting for any team you're batting for, okay? We're not, listen, I'm batting against your team. If anything, I'm literally throwing the bats at you guys. I'm anti-Semitic. We're on the same team. Where did you even get that idea? I love Jewish people. You know why? Because they don't like you.
That's true. You'd think his team would be the cheer team, not the baseball team.
I'm on team not Vrillium. So that's, I think, where you messed up.
What?
I'm on team PodAwful.
Why would someone who's anti-Semitic be fucking with me? We're on the same team here. I'm out here making videos,
right?
Talking about Chabad and shit and whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, point being,
I was gonna say though. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna ask because you said like people were saying like he's like crazy and shit and like swats people and shit. Like he didn't like fuck with you like that, did he? Did he like send?
No,
anything,
no, no.
like,
I never. No. Nothing like that's happened with me. I got warnings from
So
people.
just like made.
Oh, okay. So nothing's actually. You're just making stuff up. That's fine. Mersh loves bones. Sending in a salute. Thank you.
Fun of, like just like I feel like a lot of people have like come at you online. Like I'm not trying to disparage you or anything.
No. Tons of people have. That I don't. Oh, it was the fact that the crisis actor here, dude, mentioned Mersh.
How weird is it to hear this guy saying Mersh, by the way?
Yeah.
L'chaim.
Oh.
And they also troll him. They also fuck with that guy. Which I don't know.
I mean, like Baked Alaska fucks with them, Kino Casino fucks with him, like a bunch of people fuck with Mersh.
Yeah, it's weird how a lot of people do fuck with Mersh, and yet I'm the Mersh guy.
What is he? Is he a...
What is he?
What is Mersh?
Do you have a 3-day weekend? I can take you on a cruise and explain. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
I can tell you what Mersh is.
I'm a lolcow.
So that's pretty much all you need to know, and you're in the same boat now. Actually, just to make it perfectly clear.
Like, yo, this nigga a lolcow. Yo, this nigga a cuck.
Right.
Is he a politics guy? I never watched him.
He's now targeted by Stalker Nation. Wape incoming, says Kyler in chat. Okay. Thank you, Stalker Nation.
He's the queen. I forgot I said that.
What is even going through his mandiculars when you say something like that? How does he even respond to something like that?
A big tongue is going through there.
I'm looking into his shit right now.
He's the queen.
Tampa, Florida.
Can you guys hear that? Is that picking up? I
can barely.
I can hear him.
Says he's one half of Revenge of the Sis. One of the first grifter sort of right-wing podcasts.
This is the part Jesse was talking about.
Are they based though? Like, what's their?
They're based in Davenport, Florida.
I mean, they're. I wasn't trolling when I said they.
Yeah, he's like, they're grifters. He's like, whoa, let's slow down with the terms here. Hang on a second.
He asked me to describe it, and then when I describe it, he gets really defensive.
Yeah. Whoa,
hey, we don't say that in here.
Right.
Sorry. Grifter in what capacity? Like what constitutes grifter? That's my.
I would say probably just be one of these online right-wing guys that talks about crap that they didn't believe in 2 seconds ago. Why do you ask?
Question.
I mean, it's easy.
That's not me because people. That's not me because people fucking hate me. So that's not. I like make it
really even the anti-Semitic
fucking point to piss off as many people as possible, basically.
But then why are people mad at me?
Congratulations, buddy, you did it.
That ain't me. Because the Wignats don't like me. The Groypers are like we have a hot and cold relationship.
Are you sure?
As in, I'm trying to get hot with them, and they're cold on me.
Yeah, they're not so cool about it.
It's a bit weird. Me and Nick personally are cool, but his fans are not very cool with me.
Yeah, I don't remember it that way. I remember the slap heard round the world, and Nick seemed like disgusted that you approached him even by accident.
I saw that you met him.
This dude's so groipophiled. He's like, yeah, Nick's pretty much my best friend, actually.
One time. I did see that.
Oh, that was forever ago. Yeah, we met for like 30 seconds outside of the, after Slapgate, outside of the fucking NYYRC.
Oh,
that was a whole...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought he liked you. Now you met for 10.5 seconds by accident.
The whole thing. But
that was
yeah,
a pretty funny video.
I met him very, very briefly. This is when I was
debriefly. He debriefed him.
Actually, this is before I was even on YouTube. It was back when I was just on Instagram, and I was with woman propaganda at the time. Which ripped that dude. That dude fucking got nuked from orbit.
Fuck that dude.
I don't know if it was from orbit. The other guy who hit him was about the same height as him, but anyway, I want to watch that video so bad. I want to see Slapgate again, but we don't have time. Let's move on.
A lot of people, they don't know how to handle, the criticism and shit. I mean, Elijah, God, rip him. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I was going to ask you about Elijah. Yeah.
Whoa. So rip woman propaganda, rip Elijah. Vrillium, do you think it's not coming for you? You're hanging on by this much. Talking about the Groypers have a hot and cold relationship with you. You finally went back to Twitter, and every single comment you get is just a Groyper calling you a slur.
Yeah, because I know.
Yeah, he went off the deep end, man.
I mean, I found you from like Instagram Reels, and the only thing.
Actually, speaking of Elijah, hang on a second. This is hot off the presses. Take a look at this. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is from Grift, our buddy over at Grift TV. It's at GriftTV _ on Twitter. Give him a follow. He says, Elijah talks about how he loves talking to the youth. Young girls have been shown. This is from tonight. This happened during the show. Should we take a look at this real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, he's also growing out his Hitler Youth mustache. Did he? Did he change his hair? Is he?
Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Oh, he's changed
his
it
head
back. Okay, yeah, he's got a little.
That's kind of like Charlie Kirk.
No, I would say this is more the haircut of Oliver Hardy. This is like a 1930s pork pie fat man, sort of.
Yeah, I
just,
could see it.
Just barely trying to keep it on my head. If the wind blows too hard, this might go away. Let's take a look. Oh, is there sound? Why can't I hear it?
And I was talking to two young dudes that helped me with this case.
Oh, really?
They both kind of just didn't know where to go, what to do, and what, like, they were really lost. They were asking me, like,
They were so lost. They were so
I don't
scared.
think you want to ask me about where you should go and what you should do in life.
Yeah, trust me, I'm not the one.
They're going like,
who should they ask? PodAwful.
Like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, what do I become? And I'm like,
vigilante.
You kill immigrants. No, I didn't say that.
Citizen
vigilante. But
the vigilante era is now.
I said, you know what, dude? I'm really sorry.
You know what? Before the show, I should have gone with a citizen vigilante theme rather than Backrooms. I knew he'd be moving on to citizen vigilante. I knew it. This is probably the look from that movie.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
He's going for citizen vigilante.
Shit.
But your favorite anti-porn, I ask them, like, you guys struggle with porn because they're Christian. Like, well, I don't really look at it. You look at it.
I wouldn't call it a struggle.
Yeah?
Yeah, I struggle with the age gate.
Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't need to get into it. But you do. And I know what goes along with that. You don't like it? You feel shameful about it? It's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, do you know how to stop entirely? It's like, I try not to. This Christian.
The absolute worst guy on earth to ask these questions to is not even close.
Response go, have you been able to stop entirely? It's like, no, I go, we don't even know how to fix that problem. Because the kings, anyone who had access to hot, beautiful women
on here
always just did. They always just did. And you don't have to be rich, successful anymore as a guy to look at women who you could never get access to in the real world. That's very addicting. It's very poisoning to the mind. And the reason...
By the way, he is addicted. He has admitted that just like Mersh, he's addicted to kratom. So that's who's doling out advice, by the way, every night. Whoa, these guys are giving out advice for free? You don't even have to get out of your seat to get these guys good advice. They're all just addicted to gas station heroin.
The reason why you'll find that,
to the goon powder.
Like, there's a lot of these things that I see from the left and the atheist left that they mock about Christians. It's always like the guy who's the most against homosexuality is like seriously DL. The guys that are talking about porn have the worst addiction.
Oh, really?
Oh, did somebody say DLs? Or is there an S in there we can fit?
Well, and they're kind of...
What the fuck?
Is this... Wait. Did Griff TV add this, or is Georgie doing this to him? Nobody.
sometimes accurate about that. And you know what though? They mock it.
What
but I feel
was
sympathy
that?
for
That's crazy.
people who get caught in sin that are like really outspoken against it, because I go, you know, the reason why a lot of these guys, you know, that speak out against.
Oh, for the audio people, they just, in the middle of him saying that, I think it was a mirror being held up to. I think the idea was that was a mirror being held up to a
I
graphic.
thought it was the Dr. Dre album cover.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, it looked like it's like an ornate mirror with Elijah's picture in it.
In the mirror.
But yeah, it looked more like the Chronic.
Porn, I choose as a common example because most men struggle with that issue. Is because
most men struggle with that.
Ask them when they got hooked on it. Like, ask them when they got hooked on porn. And it's like, it's younger than anybody that I know. The younger they are, the younger it is. You know, a lot of these guys are saying 7, 9. You know, they're looking at porn before they're even 6,
7.
Actually developed. And I think as you grow older and you realize what the damage the pornography has done to your mind, you know, just the way you think about sex, the way you view women, like, you know, the things that you've seen that you shouldn't see. It messes with your sexuality, not just being gay or bisexual. It can mess with your sexuality with.
Yeah, somebody in the chat says he's Norwooding hard. You know, it's not even. At a certain age, it's weird to have a little boy's hairline. Honestly, when you say, I mean, yeah, you're going to be more handsome probably, but there is that thing where, like, when a dude's, as an adult man, when a dude's hairline starts in the middle of his forehead, then you're like, are you Greek or retarded, or is that even a difference? And so I don't, you know, unless it's like thin and Norwood, I tend to give, as bad as I am about this, as much as I love making fun of the bald, the mentally bald, the physically bald, I give a pass as long as it's not thin here. You know what his real problem is? He has a little boy's do, which I could say about a lot of different things when it comes to Elijah Schaffer. But in this case, he's like doing a little boy's haircut, comb over, not a comb over, but it is a comb over. Because you're right, he does have the Norwood.
Colic.
He's trying to party and do like this is what you give to a child when you're like last minute rushing to get to church.
Yes.
You know, that's what he's got as a hairstyle. And clearly this was a mess up. Clearly this was an accident and he didn't know what to do. He got the hair treated to get rid of the insane bleach look. That's not working. And then something bad happened, an accident happened, and this was the best they could salvage of it. Just kinks and, you know, like, you know, you marry a virgin girl, probably not good on your wedding night when you consummate to start calling her a little slut and slapping her face and sticking your fingers down her throat. She's probably going to cry.
So they've got him in the mirror again.
Because that's not what a virgin girl is going to be into. Maybe over years it could develop. And there's a lot of stories in the church of guys.
Hopefully, we're doing that on our wedding
well,
night.
there's a lot of stories that I read online of like guys finally finding a virgin, marrying her, and they end up getting divorced because he's like too rough with her in sex and treats her like she's his little porn slut, and she's just like a virgin Christian girl who like doesn't think about sex. And so I warn you as a guy, it's like, you know, you're like, oh, you're a degenerate and you want to go marry a virgin. It might not work out because what you're expecting from the marriage is not what you're going to get. And so marriage worked out if you were a guy. This is actually a really good quote.
The mirror just annihilating Elijah during all of this.
A slut that I
knew. So women hit the wall, Elijah hits the mirror.
You know, told me this. and I a little bit, this is what I mean by a slut pill, and I totally understand.
I'm slut pilled.
She's like, look, you're hot in society, and every guy's trying to just fuck you, and that's all that they want. And you're not allowed to get married till what, you're 30 or something now? Like guys don't want to get married till like 30. And nobody, when you're young, nobody's proposing to you. They all just come to you and they're like, let me fuck you. And you know, guys you like the attention, you're immature, you're young, you're dumb, and they want to fuck you.
You're full of gum.
Or whatever. And so you fuck. But you know what? If I'd gotten married at 14, and they showed me like, I looked like this at 14, you know, they didn't show me like any inappropriate pictures, just like, look, I looked similar than I look now. And it's like, yeah, that you do look kind of the same age.
I was about to stop this clip. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
20 in your 20s that you look there. It's like, well, I was hot there too. And if I was allowed to be hot and get married and somebody married me and I could just be a little slut for my husband and maybe I am a real sexual person. I could just be sexual.
This is a day. All right, we're just watching a daydream at this point. So you know what? Thank you, Griff TV. I just have a lot to get to, but that is a great clip. Thank you very much.
Like I started watching them and stuff. And one of the only things I remember really is that you.
Somebody says emergency show J.E. got caught with CP. Nice jacket. Well, thanks. I don't know who J.E. is. So,
Jeffrey?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. You talking about Jeff?
No.
This is not a quarter zip, by the way. Just to be clear, it's a full zip. Yeah, I don't know what that means, man. Sorry.
Had like
Did they mean to type JF, like JF Garapy?
They
got caught
typed
with
J-A-Y and then the letter E. J-E.
Oh.
That's Jay-Z's much older brother.
J.E. is a hip star. Well, not hip star. He's a Soup Party fan. She's their top chatter.
The fact that you know that is psychotic, but I don't even. Yeah. I've never heard of anybody named J.E.
And now you've been inflicted. It's been inflicted upon everybody.
Not somebody I'm familiar with, man. Sorry.
Not crazy, is it?
Hey,
it's a
thanks for warning me. That was close one. I was this close to exchanging with him, so
TV or
interfacing.
Yeah, we was doing a little bit of interface, whatever. Not Elijah style with whatever that scenario he was just cooking up was.
But... Bad scenario. That was scary.
Yeah.
Saying a guy is a Soup Party fan. That's so Soup Party's entire audience is now gone. Is that what I'm hearing?
One third of them.
That seems low.
You were like associated, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Riff, I can actually talk about that now because Elijah.
Oh, here we go. So they're going to get into. Remember, Mandicular was secretly on the Riff TV network with Elijah. Elijah hired him, and then the scandal happened. Not Elijah scandal. Dipe Vrillium's scandal.
It's basically all but been nuked from orbit, so I can kind of talk about that.
So now he admits he was also nuked from orbit. Everybody's being nuked from orbit here.
And this is some interesting lore. So the whole Rift thing.
This guy just likes thinking about the rods from God. You know what I'm saying?
Rift gets formed, right? Elijah Schaffer was on Blaze and had Slightly Offensive. That was his podcast. And he was like a well-respected guy. Like he was in the industry and he had a lot of connections and he was like very well-respected. I mean, he was one of the first people to host Fuentes, like on a mainstream platform. Like he was a well-respected dude. And he launches Rift where he is getting all these young influencers who aren't very big, who are in this kind of, I don't want to say like vaguely America first, but you kind of get the idea. The Israel critical right. He's getting all these people together. And he's like, I'm going to make a network. And it's supposed to be like a Daily Wire type thing. It's honestly, it's a lot like it was supposed to be a lot like what we're doing with Cam now. And
Cam, by the way, you got to know about this. Cam Vrillium is trying to start his own Rift TV. It's a complete failure of an operation. Let me go to Vrillium's channel here. It's so funny when you really go through it. Here we go. I type Vrillium, up comes Will Sexton. Sorry, you don't get to change. So you go to his videos over on YouTube, and if you look at some of them will say, oh, here we go. Some of them will say, Will Sexton, they do the collaborator thing on YouTube now where it can be two YouTube channels working on a project together. So this one, random video, he goes, Will Sexton and Interstate 78. You go, oh, wow. Oh, who's this Interstate 78 guy? This must be a big YouTube man. So then you go
this is not a capitalism problem.
You go to the thing here, and then you go and you look at Interstate 78. It's just fucking Vrillium. It's Vrillium. Interstate 78 is Vrillium's podcast, but by podcast he means just other videos he does. Random. I don't know why they're on this channel differently. This is his thing. So then you go back.
This is not a capitalism.
Take a look at this. You go back here. By the way, the views are dropping off. It's getting bad. It's getting real bad for Vrillium. His views are dropping. Maybe do some more collabs. Maybe that'll fix it. Vrillium, can we get another Interstate 78 collab? Another Interstate 78 collab? No, he didn't remove it. Oh no, here we go. So here it says Will Sexton and 2 more. So, oh wow, this must be a big deal. He's really collabing now. Let's take a look at this rabbi crap.
Israel wants to be a super.
All right, so who's he working with? He's working with Interstate 78. Okay, so that's one of those Vrillium x Vrillium collabs. I collab with myself too. It's a PodAwful x Pizza Fund. That's something that happens. Then you go to Casual American Media is the other. Oh, it's Vrillium.
Oh my god.
It's just Vrillium. He's his own network and he's everyone on his network. This is the cam thing that he's talking about. So it's just his shorts. He's just posting his shorts here, which by the way, get no views.
He looks like a puppet. Like a dummy.
Yeah, he is sort of a dummy of sorts.
Rosy cheeks. Yeah.
By the way, look at that. I'm sorry, who's this guy? Wait, where did Vrillium go? Who'd you replace him with? Who's this mandicle man? Yeah, I guess the filter isn't working on these shorts. So what he did was he stole some other guy's content. Here's this Kai fella that he was telling us about. And he just stole this guy's short and put it on here and said, "Yeah, you're part of my network now." And the guy's like,
signed him.
Yeah, he signed him. It's like, who are you? You don't get to sign people. Vrillium. And then he just never made another video for the guy. He stole some girl's video. And then he just gave up. He's like, fuck it. I just put out my own stuff and collab with myself now.
He must have been forging that signature, bro. There's no way he signed it.
Casual American Media. I mean, this really took off. By the way, 33.2 thousand subscribers. Where?
Oh, really? Wow.
From where? How? Wait, how many did the other one have?
Israel wants.
So he's got how many subs? Let's take a look. He's got 148,000 subscribers. And then Interstate 78 has 20,000 subscribers. And then Casual American Media has 32,000 subscribers. How? Come on, man. And so again, that means bare minimum. Every one of these channels has 20,000 fake subscribers. Because that's the lowest number we've got here. Ain't nobody watching Interstate 78. This isn't real. This has 3,000 views on it. He's buying these views. His dad is buying the views. James Sexton. He's getting divorced so he can afford more views.
He approached me. I met him through Kai.
Kai is the guy whose video he stole.
Schwimmer. And he approached me and he saw my Instagram.
David Schwimmer's son.
And he said, "Oh, this stuff's great. Would you want to do a show on Rift?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome. It'd be nice to it would give me a huge boost."
So not only did he just steal this guy Kai's content for this fake media company, but Kai is the one who introduced him to Elijah to join Rift. So he's like, what do they call that? He's he's sniping out. He's stealing talent from Rift TV. They got a word for that. Businesses have a word for that. I'm not a real human being, so I can't know these. Headhunting, sort of. That's in the ballpark, but someone will know.
Because mind you, I was nobody at the time. I had maybe 50.
Poaching. He's poaching.
Scalping.
No, it was poaching. You should have known when I went poaching.
I see.
Okay, followers on Instagram. So I was nobody. And I was like, this sounds great.
They're saying monkey branching in chat. Yeah, that too.
Collab post, let me do a show. It'd be awesome. Whatever. And so I signed up for that.
Poaching. Thank you, guys. I got it. Poach. Yep, poaching. Yeah. Poaching. I know. I heard.
And it was all going pretty good. But then I don't know. Something happened behind the scenes. I don't know.
No, something happened in front of the scenes. And the thing that happened was you got revealed as a gay diaper baby.
But he lost his mind.
He's trying to make it sound like that him getting let go from Rift had to do with Elijah's crazy thing that happened 2 months later. There's 2 entire months between these two things.
Like, that's really the only way I can say it, is he, like, lost his mind. Like,
no. You lost your pants and revealed your pamper.
his divorce happened, and he just went haywire.
What does that have to do with you on Rift TV? You were gone already.
And, like, in meetings, he was super erratic, and it was just kind of weird.
Monkey dumped. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
And eventually, the whole scandal with me happened, and I met with Elijah and all them.
No. You see how he quickly just goes right over that? The whole scandal with me happened. What about the Elijah scandal that happens in the future? What are we, time traveling here?
And it was kind of the perfect time for me to back out.
You don't want to back out around Elijah,
please.
buddy. I mean, listen, I don't know how thick these diapers are, but they're not going to protect you. Actually, I saw what he's working with. It might protect you.
Because I hadn't signed anything exclusive. And
oh, thank God. It's probably because nobody wants you.
They were like, we don't really know what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, because I knew that they were like...
He's trying to make it sound like he left. But you got kicked out for being a gay guy. It was too embarrassing. You were the first guy brought onto Rift TV, and then instantly they go, oh, by the way, he's an internet princess. I'm a princess. I'm retarded. Don't know why. I just fucking sharded. We're both diaper guys, and I'm dead now. I wish that I was getting head now from a guy.
I don't want this heat on us. And I was like, listen, I'll just back out. And it's no problem. It's no harm, no foul. And really...
Well, there was harm and foul. It was some of the things I saw from your account were foul.
I kind of got really
arch.
I've never seen a nigga arch his back as deep as that. You deserve to be put into a glass pyramid for some of the photos you took.
Really, I was really blessed.
Throwing it back for the homies?
It ain't just for the homies, okay? It's for the whole squad.
Because I backed out of Rift after that, and I was like, you know what? I've got heat.
There's only one way out of Rift, and it's backing out.
I'll back out. And then like a month later, the whole thing imploded.
It was 2 months later. And again, so that had nothing to do with you leaving.
It was just crazy. I mean, talk about divine intervention, right?
It was God that made everyone believe you're a diaper man. God came, it was Deus ex Dipina that allowed you to avoid the humiliation of Elijah. If you were part of Rift, how would that affect you negatively that Elijah became a sexual patriot that day?
Can I throw one in?
What?
Can I throw a one in? Deus ex Napina? Napina?
Kirkwood. Two things, okay? And I hate to address you in front of the noids, but
go ahead.
First of all, just throw it out. If you're gonna, don't ask. You're on, okay? When the camera's on, you're on. Number two, that's just my joke, but slightly different. Yeah. So you're trying to like improve mine.
Yeah. Okay,
this is our Georgie Elijah moment. Okay.
Which one, Zarquit?
That should tell you. Please don't. Okay, talk.
Fair enough.
But you need to get in there a lot quicker, and don't be. And also you're quiet. You're down here.
Am I?
Oh, Daddy, I love you, poo-poo doo-doo. Can I jump in?
Can you jump in? Yeah. Do you know how the microphone works? And this is going to be one of those moments where the guys in the chat where they're like, can we stop with the henchmen interrupting all the time? They're going to go, see, I was right. You know?
This moment they are right.
In this moment they are. And let's not give them any more wins, shall we? Did the stream just go out? My whole YouTube page just reloaded out of nowhere. That was bizarre. Anyway, so you have completely humiliated me in front of
our friends.
Vrilliums. He's watching right now. And in front of Modern Day Debate, one of my biggest fans.
Well, littlest fans.
What do you mean by that?
Get the gun.
You saying he's tiny?
Oh, I thought you said woman propaganda. I'm sorry.
No, modern day debate.
No.
What
Those
is
don't
happening?
sound the same, Dirk.
I don't know.
What is happening?
Isn't he
right
short
now?
too?
I don't know.
I thought
I gotta be honest. I don't know.
Dirk's
Me and modern day debate were talking in DMs for a couple of days, and then out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if people know his name. I assume people know his name, but just in case, I'm not gonna say it." But he was like, "Oh, by the way, my name is." We were like, we'd already been talking for a while. Then he just introduced himself mid thought. It was kind of funny. I honestly, I don't know if he's tiny or not. I just know that it's time for me to debate Elijah Schaffer. I haven't said this. I haven't said what our ideas for debates were on stream yet, have I? So he was asking me, he said, I hope he doesn't mind that I say this. I don't think he does. He says, in theory, if there were a debate featuring Ralph, is there a topic you'd want to debate him on? Or would there be a topic that you'd be up for debating Rekieta on? Nick Rekieta, my lawyer, or Vrillium, or your buddy Elijah Schaffer. He always says, he calls him my buddy Elijah Schaffer. I said, okay, Ralph, is wrestling for gay guys would be the debate. Rekieta, drugs make you stupid / revenge porn is a fake crime. Vrillium, why he's a lol cow. Which I think even if I handily won the debate, I think he's going to walk away not knowing the answer.
Yo, this nigga a loco. Yo, this nigga a cuck.
And then for Elijah, Israel did not ruin your marriage. Those would be my choices for debate. Now, none of these guys except Ralph would ever agree to actually debate me, but I think the Rekieta revenge porn one would make an actually unironically excellent debate. And I could debate that one very easily. Revenge porn, fake crime.
Because I get out a month later, turns out the whole time he was banging Sarah Stock, which let me note.
Yuck!
None of us knew.
And he
That's
was
the crazy.
Too.
Oh, yeah, he was gay too.
Sarah Stock, which let me note, none of us knew.
And he
That's
was
the
gay
crazy.
Too.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but that part, that's whatever. I don't give a fuck about that.
What?
What?
The part you care about is he was having sex with a lady? I don't give a... Who gives a darn that he's having sex with dudes?
Yeah, it's a griper.
Yeah, of course you don't care about that. That's kind of why you got let go from Riff.
If the dude's gay behind the scenes, I don't give a fuck about that.
If he's just gay in front of the scenes, I want him to be gay all over the scenes. I want him chewing the scenery with his gaiety.
What I care about is like, don't be banging your fucking employee.
Bro, I promise you, some of the guys are also employees. Does that fix it? Or
like 20 years or whatever, you're junior. That's crazy. And this looks fucking horrible. And so it turns out, yeah, he was banging Sarah Stock the whole time. And I guess that's why he got divorced. And it was a whole thing. I don't fully know the details about that because I never asked. I mean, you have to understand, I've never met Elijah Schaffer in person. He lives out in Texas.
Yeah, because if you had, then it wouldn't have been behind the scenes.
Jersey.
Yeah. I knew he lived
So we never
in Texas, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we never linked up. I just.
Oh wait, you linking up here? Hey, let me take you out for a steak dinner.
Was like I was signed on like it wasn't. I was signed on a non-exclusive contract for a little bit, so it was like a rolling month thing, and I would do reels for them, but we never met in person.
In chat, they say, "What the fuck is the point of being a boss if you can't bang a hot employee?" Exactly, Dirk.
Hello.
Now that I think about it, the only person
you guys should see what happens behind the scenes
ever met in person associated with Rift was Dangerfield at AFU, and that was after the Rift days. That was a whole fucking thing.
Rodney?
But yeah,
Rodney Dangerfield. And let me tell you, you think Vrillium gets no respect?
I never. The whole thing with Elijah was crazy.
Oh, hey, he kind of looks like Rodney Dangerfield here.
And now he's like trying to come back. And now he's doing like an even more racial thing. And it's
draw a
I don't
little
even
tie on him.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the Telestrator. What color do we want to use here? I'll let you pick the color.
I think yellow, PodAwful yellow.
Yeah, that is the default. All right, so you want me to draw a tie on him so he looks more like Rodney Dangerfield? Is that,
yeah.
Is that what's going on here? Okay. Oh no, my telestrator's not working. What the heck? What is going on here? You know what? Let me try something real quick. Let me just see what happens if I just do the mouse. I'm using my stylus. Yeah. For some reason the stylus is fucking up with it. All right. Well, we'll work out that kink. So there's then it just disappears under his goober. Hey, oh. And now it just looks like now it looks like a guy holding his big fleshy head up.
He's like an atlas.
Yeah.
Holding up the earth.
There's his hand adjusting the tie, you know. And then here is what Vrillium looks like without the AI. It's just another one of these, even bigger. And we'll go ahead and give that a little thing right here. And then this is going to be confusing for some people, but there's then another goober under that, and it has these weird little fleshy hangy bits off of it. He doesn't understand why he's a lol cow. And then another one like that, and then another
Like if you've seen the slap fight video, like this all makes sense.
Like that. And then he's got head tails wrapping around his neck, by the way. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, he's got head tails. What are you confused about? They're his leku. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Bib Fortuna. Dipe Fortuna, they call him. Okay, so there you go. A little telestrating for the folks at home. I got to figure out this stylus thing. I didn't realize. Yeah, what is going on there? That's really weird. You would think it would just work the exact same as the mouse. It might just be the stylus in general. Well, it's moving the mouse around, though. Look at that. Huh. All right. Yeah. We'll figure that out. Hopefully I remember. Oh, should I have just left that up there? Gay. Gay question mark?
Oh, his best thumbnail? Yes.
And yeah, remember that? He made a thumbnail where he did this to himself. Okay. Anyway.
No. What the fuck's going on there? It's a nightmare.
Can I ask you though? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What's up?
I was just gonna ask you.
Are you gay?
Because you said you don't really care about him behind the scenes. It's more you care about the Sarah Stock stuff. But like, wasn't he like a gay pedophile though?
Yeah. Great question, crisis actor. What's going on with that?
You. Behind the scenes, like he was like grooming.
That I don't know. So
church.
That's that I don't know. That all came out after this whole thing, and that's why I'm saying now I can kind of like talk about him because it's like he's kind of disgraced himself. Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't know. I don't know. You understand? There was this perception because I was making videos at Riff that like I knew Elijah Schaffer well. I didn't know him. Like I knew him enough in the sense of like we worked together. Like I was on contract with him.
Yeah, like how you'd know your coworker, kind of like not really.
I mean, but like not even because at least your coworker, you like are with them in person. Like I did stuff with Rift, and Rift it seemed like a promising project. And I liked the idea, and Elijah has industry experience, which not a lot of people in this game do. Because that's my background, is I come from the industry and production.
Industry?
And
what industry? Is he talking about that thing that Elijah was propositioned for as a child? Kind of industry are we talking about?
Porn industry.
Yeah, the industry. You're not in the industry. It's YouTube. You're on Instagram, but you're an Instagram guy. There's no industry there.
He came from the more like creative side of the industry, and so
what industry? I need to see. There's like nothing industrial about anything going on here. You're not industrious people.
I was like, okay, great. We need more people in this kind of Israel critical space that like know how to use a camera, you know? And so it sounded very promising, but yeah, it all went to shit. And you have to understand, like my interactions with Elijah were about as deep as like once a week we'd have a Zoom call and we'd talk about
this is interesting. Jaden replied, Jaden McNeil replied to my tweet about tonight's show with a gif of Elijah from his Naked Man video. And he said, let's effing go release the butt sexton files. Just give me a little what's up. And somebody must have botted the tweet. Yeah, like this is Jaden saying this has to be botted. He's got 1,000 likes on that, 814 retweets. He thinks Vrillium is botting this tweet to make it like, I guess, make it disappear or something. I don't know. It would make more sense if it was Elijah though. I'm not sure.
Strategy, but like, I wasn't like hanging out with I wasn't hanging out with the guy. I almost did. I almost went to Amfest. He was.
Oh, really? What would you have done there? Vrillium was this close to becoming the new Sarah Stock.
Amfest, which turns out that's where he fucked Sarah Stock.
Good stuff.
Crazy. But,
hey, Vrillium, you ever tried Robitussin?
I didn't go. I didn't go to Amfest because I wasn't.
Because you're nobody and weren't invited.
I wasn't with any organization at the time in like a.
Oh, that's a way of saying that. Yeah.
Meaningful capacity, so I wasn't able to get a pass. So I didn't go to Amfest.
Sorry, you just don't pass enough for Amfest, and that's a low bar.
But everybody else was there, like Sarah Stock was there, and all those people. But I don't know.
They kind of big timed you then, huh?
Well, I was nobody at the time. I was nobody. I had like 50K on Instagram at the time.
That's still pretty good. I mean,
it's not. I mean, comparatively though, I mean, like Amfest is like that's where like big time influencers and shit go. Or you got to like buy a ticket, which is like I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Giving TPUSA $1,000. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that shit.
Would you buy that ticket? No, don't buy that ticket.
That's crazy. But like, you know, but that's basically how the whole Rift thing went down. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, if you look at it like the dumbest way possible and don't understand how timelines work, sure, it's basically it.
It sucks. I haven't heard from Elijah.
If you don't want to mention diapers or you being a gay internet princess, yeah.
Forever. Not really a reason to. And like, I hope he's doing well. Like, I don't want people to like suffer, but I do think the guy needs to like, I don't know. I think he should have logged off and like
recalibrate.
Shots fired. We're getting some cross groipophile action here, people.
Maybe a little.
This is what happens. They met in the middle in the back rooms.
Yeah, I mean, because
two ships crossing and then fucking in the night on a big nasty leather black couch.
Yeah.
My fucking thing. I am a master at handling scandals. Okay, like I could teach a master class on this shit. And the reason I say that is not
what teach how to have one. You could teach a master class on how to handle scandal. Handle scandal. Now that's a name. Now maybe you should go with that.
Because I managed to
forget this Vrillium crap.
Come out unscathed. There's always gonna be people
unscathed. Go on Twitter. Log on.
Who hate on me and shit. Whatever. That's whatever. But I've managed to.
Your advice to Elijah Schaffer is log off. My advice to you is log on. See what happens.
Survive. Continue to build a platform and continue to like make content and shit. Right. I'm not like universally disgraced and raped or whatever. Clearly.
Universally raped.
Okay, so shout out to the molested and the universally raped out there. You're a universal rape soldier.
And like,
by the way, you're universally raped. If anybody on earth is universally raped,
that's the thing.
Well, you're raped by Twitter, you said.
Oh. You didn't have to cry, Zach. You didn't have to do it to him. Come on.
Bro.
You didn't have to say that.
Yeah, but then then I just don't post. I just don't go on Twitter, and it's fine. And that's what I'm saying is that the problem is that like a lot of these people they don't fucking listen to my advice, and they end up just becoming universally raped, and that's when you're cooked.
Wait, how?
I'm trying to do the math here. Hang on a second. He must have been to Raped University.
If like one platform doesn't like you, whatever, just don't go on that platform. Like most of the people watching on YouTube, like they're not X people. And also, I don't really want.
There weren't even people to begin with.
Want to be liked by X people because X people are like chuds, you know? And,
oh, really?
Like they kind of suck. And I was like, dude, fuck it. I just won't go on X.
Just for clarification here, Bud Sexton, of course, got kicked off of Twitter. Much like with Rift TV, he did not choose to leave, as he's trying to paint it out to be here. He was kicked from Twitter, and then he tried to come back on a backup account, and everyone made fun of him, and he left again. The backup account still exists, but then he made a brand new Twitter. Again, he's now at Will Sexton X on Twitter. That's how much he dislikes Twitter, is that he put X in his name. And you can go tweet at him right now. You're no longer blocked. Have fun. Hey, what's up, Mandicular? You watching PodAwful too? Hey, Mandicular, really. Hey, Mandicular, really loved the narrative this week, but gotta go. I gotta watch PodAwful. He's talking about you. So go give him a tweet, because everybody that's been giving him tweets, it has not been going his way. And I guess he ran out of botting money. This is why I also don't think that Jaden tweet was botted by Vrillium, because he's not getting any followers. You know, Big Vrill, they call him. He's got all the subs. He's butt-mogging in all the numbers. Not on Twitter. What happened?
Like the X people like kind of fucking suck, and like every
it's them. It's not you.
Creator I know talks about how much they fucking hate X.
Yeah, everybody hates X. That's where they get just all of their show topics from. That's where the news gets its news from. By the way, all shows are Twitter. All of them. It's honestly insane at this point how deep Twitter is ingrained into their being anything.
And they're like, dude, Twitter sucks. You know, you'd think, but they're purists. That's the problem. They're super purist. They're like, because they're in their own echo chambers. X is like a giga echo chamber. And so the problem is they're like so up their own ass that like, if you don't fit their standards perfectly, they're not going to like you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because they're extremists, right? So you have to be like full, like Turner Diaries, like whole shit for them to fuck with you. Or you got to be like an Anon account. And so,
or like a Julie Savola or something.
Yeah,
or like an e-girl.
Yeah, but even if you're an e-girl, they won't fuck with you because they don't like Faith Merrill. I mean, you have to understand, on Twitter, when you're an Anon account, you can
Anon. The way he says it sounds gay sexual. I don't know how to explain it. Every time he goes to say Anon, I feel like he's going to say anus.
That's new fag shit.
A-N-E. I took his ain.
Be a person, right? You can like whatever, because it's an Anon account. There's not much to judge you from. When you're a person who's like putting your face on,
it's like QAnon, A-Anon,
Twitter, then they'll fucking come for you. And so, you know,
Anon.
It's a whole thing. I mean, that whole realm is, and also there's a lot of money being dumped into Twitter in terms of like Israel money and Qatar money and all sorts of shit behind the scenes. And so I just got off X. I was like, fuck it, I'll just stick to YouTube.
You were banned. I just got off. Oh, well, whatever.
Instagram and shit. And so, you know, YouTube does really well. And it's like, fuck it.
You know, I was talking to Elon Musk and I was like, you know, I'm just going to back out of X right now. Like, hey, we're cool and all, but yeah. And Elon Musk was like, hey, man, anything for you. I love you.
I'll just stick to that. But I don't know, man. It's.
You know what he wanted to say there. He was so close. It
is what it is.
This whole industry is fucking crazy. I mean, there's so much shit that happens behind the scenes that like I really wish I could talk about on like stream or like on video, but like there's no way to prove it.
There's so much he wants to talk about from behind the scenes. Remember what he said is happening behind the scenes.
They reached out to people and were like, we'll give you $3,000 if you give us some dirt on him. But there's no screenshots of it.
Can I play like devil's advocate just a little bit there, though? I mean, you did have like a public Twitter that they could have.
So he's saying that Israel is paying people to like dish dirt on himself, on Vrillium. That nobody would have had anything if they hadn't been paid to make it happen. Crisis actor takes him back down a peg. Maybe okay. Like peg is the wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I'm not talking about that. That was all. Well, actually, I will say they found the at from that because they did digging on me. They found the at from a kid.
Oh, okay.
They found the at from a kid in my school. I actually found this out recently. So I went to high school with an Indian kid named Anurag.
Yeah, your name on Twitter was Billy Sexton. I don't think it was a tough find.
Anurag
Not
and
very
I.
secret.
What? Yeah, big top secret, ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's Indian. Yeah. And he reached out to me when I first started blowing up. Like,
remember when I said that everybody who lives around Vrillium is Indian and Chinese, and he's like constantly making fun of them and how, oh no, I don't want to live in such and such place because it's all Indian and Chinese. The one kid we've heard about from his school, Indian.
He didn't like what I was doing because he's a fucking G. And so basically, when all that shit happened, they basically went through, because obviously my dad's like public, whatever. They found like my more personal accounts, went through it, tried to find people who were like, went to high school with me or college with me, and they found Anurag. And
yeah, he said, I can't prove it, then said, I've got screenshots, of course. I've got screenshots to prove something. Did you know that Vrillium, again, and I cannot stress this enough, is grooming minors in his Discord? I say that with zero fear of lawsuits, lawfare, anything. Okay? And I'm going to keep saying it because he said it. And I'll show the proof. I've got the screenshots. I know what's going on behind the scenes. Unfortunately, my eyes are seared with what's going on behind the scenes. Vrillium has been trying to get into my behind the scenes, and I don't back out of any deals, so to speak.
Rod gave him the info and was like, oh, I used to follow him on this X account. He posted like gay shit. Here's the X account. Go fuck with
He's
him.
talking about himself. He's just saying he posted gay shit.
And that's how he found it originally. But once that happened and it didn't like kill me, now they're trying to find new shit, but they're kind of having a hard time because it's not much you can really find on me.
Yeah, it's tough. Ooh, boy, we're hurting.
Besides that's really worse. And it's kind of the worst I've ever done publicly.
I could just make this a Vrillium only show. That could just be my one guy. You'd be like doing a show that's only about Corey Feldman. That insane.
So that's why they switched to that's why they
it's weird.
Switched to like posting just straight up AI photos of me. Because they were like, fuck it, we can't find anything. And so
the whole diaper thing, I remember that.
Oh yeah, the whole diaper thing.
Oh, like AI.
You remember it? It's still happening. We're gonna listen. We're gonna convince Vrillium to wear a diaper on stream. I promise you, this doesn't end without him wearing a diaper for real.
Diaper thing. Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Honestly, kind of fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like, very good use of agitprop, I will say. But
yeah, that's what it's agitprop. It's a joke. This is why you're a lolcow, Vrillium. You're still using these lefty terms, by the way, like agitprop. I mean, someone was kidding. They thought, hey, look at this big fatso. Wouldn't it be funny to see his big belly out and him wearing a diaper pooping himself? Agitprop. The only thing agitated is your tummy when you're wearing your diaper. And then we're poking it and hoping something comes out.
You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean...
Whoa!
Out of nowhere.
I wasn't ready for it. Here we go. You know it's getting bad if we start It Is What It Ising. You're almost out. You only have 2 more It Is What It Is. And at the end of the day, there will be nothing left.
Exactly. They couldn't find anything, so they just started making up shit. They're like, okay, the guy, here we go. Here's a photo.
Yeah, they're quoting it. Me eating ass was the only embarrassing thing they could find. It is what it is.
We put together him in a diaper, which is like, it's so funny because it's so clearly.
Yeah, me and Bibi Netanyahu were deep in the awful labs cooking up these memes about you. AI, we had to get the world's biggest supercomputer in order to get you into that diaper. It was the hardest thing that AI has ever processed. Sea Dance 3.
Like a Grok AI photo. So clearly, but niggas fell for it, which is, I don't know. I mean, hey.
Say what?
The diaper photo looks real to me. I don't know.
There is nothing proving that it's not real.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, did they also like come up with some of the like, you know, I've seen like people will like tweet at or
Yeah, smear campaign. The only smear was inside. You know the rest.
Tweet or whatever at you with like phrases and stuff. Did they come up with like kind of the nicknames and shit, you think?
You can see where this is going. We're building our way to something here. Dun 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 dun.
No, I think I don't know. See, I don't know, because here's the thing, right? Is the way in which this shit works in the influencer market is that like what they attempt to do.
Tell me, oh wise one, the guru must speak.
Is not
emphasis on goo.
Like these are not like bots that come after me. They try to seed discourse.
You called me a bot. Do you believe I'm real yet?
And what that means is they try to like create conditions where you'll be raped and then hope.
What? What did he just say?
We're leading him down an alley. All right.
What that means is they try to like.
Well, I am trying to put him in a dress, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Create conditions where you'll be raped and then.
I got test tubes and Bunsen burners. The perfect conditions for raping.
And hope and try to.
He's just already bent over, fully naked, spreading his cheeks open. And I'm sitting there trying to concoct an entire Rube Goldberg device into making it happen. All right, if this set of dominoes hits this marble.
Push for people to naturally fill that in.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
People to naturally.
By the way, that's a good one. That was a good gif.
Flock to that. And
they like spread you and they just like
okay, no.
Invite people to come rape you, basically.
Yes.
yeah. Coming in for the landing on that one. Holy.
Exactly. Yes. And so people naturally go, oh, who's this faggot? Oh, who's this fucking guy? And they'll go and
gay.
They'll go and rape faggot. That rules.
Just taking his fingers, prying between his own cheeks, and
basically how it works. And so this is what they do.
I've got a chalkboard in front of me coming up with equations on how he could be raped. His asshole is just screaming. It's whistling. It's so wide open. And I'm like, I'm not sure if we've got the perfect conditions yet.
And mind you, like this is part.
I'm gonna somebody get me push pins and yarn.
For the fucking industry of this shit. It is like it
is what it is.
You ask anybody who's worked in production or maybe they are an influencer themselves, they'll tell you, man, this is real shit. Like it's
again, by the way, if you're brand new to this program, number one, congratulations, you're here forever. You cannot leave. You added yourself. Number two, it is what it is. The reason it is what it is, I feel like I need to bring this up again because PPP stole this from me. And so people don't understand the actual problem with this. PPP got it wrong when he tried to repeat what I said on the show. It is what it is the eternal cope of someone actively losing. And the first time I brought this up ever, I have had a disdain for this term, for the term "it is what it is" and the term "at the end of the day." And there's others, by the way. I've brought up a lot of these terms. One of the worst ones ever is British people when they say, "I can't be bothered." Can't be bothered. I hate these terms. Now, the second you hear it, first of all, when you hear someone say it, it's almost always a gas station guy. What do I mean by that? A guy who likes to get the novelty products at a gas station, hang out outside of the gas station, smoking. He visibly looks like he is built to live inside the gas station. He's a human burnout. Corey, shaman. Anyone from Ohio, basically, will actually fill in this blank quite nicely. It is what it is a phrase that the second you hear it, you know you can turn your ears off forever after that. This guy's got nothing to say. Anything following that phrase is cope. Anything before that phrase was a mental limitation. And you should never be taking advice from an "it is what it is" guy. Now, this is obviously a common enough phrase that lots of people say. Everybody has said this at the end of the day. At some point, you've probably said it. But you will, once you notice it, you'll become a noticer. Okay, we're on the same team. You can't hate me because we're on the same team. Now we're noticers together. And once you notice it is what it is, you'll find the people who say it all the time. And they're the Earth's losers. They must justify to themselves constantly why they're constantly losing. And it can never be that their actions are dumb and bad. And most importantly, and this is the rub, preventable. Much like with "I can't be bothered," these are preventable things. You could have just done something slightly different and smarter, and you wouldn't need to be "it is what it isn't." But in their mind, the Earth conspires against them to do it to them. They have no agency. It's very female, actually. It's very feminine to "it is what it is." You have no agency. You have no control. And by the way, that's probably true for a lot of those guys, but they shouldn't think it. It's making it worse by thinking it. And frankly, if you're bald, no offense, Dirk, but if you are bald, you probably don't have any control over your own life. I do believe being bald is the direct result of losing grasp on your own reality, on your own life. It's not a genetic thing. It's not a physical thing. It's mental. Your brain forces the hair out of your body from "it is what it isn't" too much. The more you say it, the more hairs you lose. And once you're there forever. The day never begins again.
This is what they do. And it's because there's this huge media apparatus surrounding Israel and surrounding
whatever. Who cares? It is what it is.
You know, all this pro-Israel, pro-Vance shit. And that's what it is. And they'll fucking come for you.
So that's what it is. It is what it is.
If you're on the right wing, let me make that note. If you're on the left wing, it's a whole other circumstances.
Oh, so now it's not.
It's
the true horror of the Backrooms. In the Backrooms, it is what it not. It is what it isn't in the Backrooms.
A whole other thing. Like on the left wing, they do, because I know some left wing people. They do this.
Oh, really?
Same shit, but instead they try to they say, "Oh, you're not like ideologically, you're not pure leftist." And they try to spin up stories about how, "Oh, in 2012 you were racist," or, "Oh, you actually don't affirm trans fucking whatever black people.
You're not a true ally." Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And they do the same shit on the left wing side. And it's funny because it makes you sound like a bit of a fucking schizo, but like, this is real shit. It's real shit, dude. It's real shit. They put a lot of money in it, and it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, it is. At the end of the day, did you just feel those hairs take flight, Vrillium? Look out. You've got the little boy's hairline. Are you sure you want to do this? It's going to recede.
So what ended up happening was that I pissed off simultaneously the MAGA people and the Israel people. Those were the two big ops that really didn't like me.
Those are his ops.
Same team.
That Israel's spinning the block on him.
Did you also piss off like the like looks maxers or something? Because I saw like people were like they had what was it? It was like clavicular, but they said they were just like calling you that shit. Was that like a
Yeah, I remember they were calling you clavicular or whatever. That's so funny too, because he pretended to not remember PodAwful earlier, so now you're pretending to not remember mandicular to mandicular right to his face.
Maxers.
Oh, come on. Okay, if you're saying all that, dude, you're definitely with that. You're with that crew.
With the looks maxers?
Mandicular nose with the looks maxers. That's so funny. Mandicular knows about mandicular. It's so crazy. I can't believe it was that easy.
No, you're with the PodAwful crew.
Look who remembers all of a sudden.
Nigga, what the fuck? We've been over this like 3 times. What the fuck?
Come on.
Yes,
Dude, I'm not gonna.
Someone says, I think I figured it out. Anyone with more hair than Jesse, little boy's hairline, anyone with less bald. No. Hairline to here. When there's this, when you don't have any more forehead than this, that's little boy's hairline. That's all that is. When it goes straight across, it's just a line across. The way black guys pretend their hair is, you know, they go in and have their barber draw their hair on.
Oh, no. We're not going to do.
Anyone with less is bald, though. You're right about that part.
Dude, we're not going to ban you. I'm not going to stop talking to you. It's just like, come on.
That's cool. Thank you for not banning me. I'm not fucking in a crew. I'm just me.
Nigga. Come on.
Nigga. It's just
dude, like you're come on, you're
now they say in chat, Egg White, friend of the show, uses "it is what it is" more than anyone else I've seen online. That is definitely true. I've seen him say that a lot. But if you had to experience the life that Egg White had to experience, both online and IRL, I'm gonna give him the pass on that one, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. As the middle stage evolution to, as the war turtle to Egg White's Blastoise, I get it, man. Okay, there, but for the grace of God.
Dude, you're come on. You're with them. Like, come on. We know. Come on.
What makes you say that? Was it the looks maxing thing? What about?
There's a dummy in chat. He says, this is all the same thing you covered before. No, I streamed this before and said I will do a show about this. I've not covered it. I just streamed this. And I said then this will end up in a show, and it's your job to punch in and pretend like you didn't see it. And now here's Tim Jenkinson in chat, dummy head, mentally bald Tim, not playing along. Hello? We've all seen it, okay? That's not true, though. See, that's the thing, is I did it live because it just happened. It had just happened, and I wanted to clip it. And I said then, like, most of the people are going to be missing this because it was just a random little out-of-nowhere, middle-of-the-day live stream kind of thing. Morning for a lot of people, live stream.
Put it on Kick only, too?
I don't even remember now. So, listen, because you saw it doesn't mean somebody else saw it. In the same way that just because, most people here know about it is what it is. Not everybody does. I'm going to be repeating a lot of content, okay? A lot of it. We're going to be doing whole episodes over again. The entire Scampoli saga we have to redo from the beginning now, by the way, so that we have a new version of the Pizza Fund only episode that he leaked. So it's going to be brand new special. It's going to be the special edition. There's going to be Rontos, digital Rontos walking by. We're going to add just a flying drone robot that flies around me.
Because that's all the lines that the PodAwful people
please shun and humiliate Tim in chat, though. Thank you.
use of me. Is they talk all those lines is the same exact lines. No,
the sticking to the looks maxing thing is so good. Crisis actor, I need you to know you did excellent crisis acting in this moment.
Thank you. That's my job, you know.
The problem is he knows too much. He's been watching PodAwful. You played it perfectly. People, I see. I've seen an occasional laughing at your performance in chat. It's so good.
It's all the same.
I love my job.
They use all these lines. Like, dude, you're with them. Come on.
I mean, they might talk about like looks maxing and shit, but that's also like a really popular thing right now. That like,
dude, you just won't let it go. know. It's so fucking funny.
He talks about.
Man, come on. I'm actually trying to interface with you, and like I'm trying to actually get a.
Whoa! Do not let him in your face, dude. Don't do it.
Sense of I'm trying to get a sense for you and your community or whatever. I'm trying to get a sense of like what, because I don't fully understand their community. It seems like it's very old, but it's not very big, and I don't really understand. I also don't really understand why they're coming for me.
Couldn't it just be that you used to be a gay guy? Wouldn't that be enough? I bet it's enough for anyone that you want to say it to.
It's like,
it's enough for him. It's enough that you're just Jewish. You're just born Jewish.
It's back to like those like.
No, not the looks, Max. No, those people don't give a fuck about me. I don't. No, I'm talking about the PodAwful people.
Who?
The stream went offline
again. It doesn't say.
Yeah, it's offline.
It doesn't say that.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. It just went offline for me. I don't know.
I have no reports of it going offline, but I do keep getting weird little.
Yeah, people are saying F in chat too. What the fuck? I just
I'm hearing reports.
Yeah. Okay.
It says we're back. Okay.
Are we so back, or is it so over? Yeah, there might be some weird little YouTube thing going. I don't know what's happening. On my end, it's like everything is fine, and then I keep seeing little strange inconveniences. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't think it's me. I don't think so.
Okay, I'll answer your questions or whatever.
Yeah, weren't they like relevant back in like not even relevant. Like weren't they around like in the 2000s or some shit? Like they're still around?
That's true. Yeah, PodAwful, one of the oldest shows on the. We invented podcasting.
Serial almost.
We were around in the 80s and 90s and the hits of today.
Before Mark Maron.
I guess.
True.
And they're coming from
before Joe Rogan.
I don't know these people. Can you like?
I mean, nigga, I was a
give us
kid
a
back
rundown
then.
on him?
It's crazy that some random guy in his Discord does know Pod. He's like somewhat familiar.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. I mean, they're coming for me though. Or they. I mean, I'm not on X anymore, but they like were coming for me heavy on X.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if this guy asked already, but why did you get suspended on X?
Oh, because I said I was going to rape somebody.
Oh, okay. Well,
I said it with a lisp.
Everybody, listen, when you are one of the Earth's raped, are you owed one? I don't know. They're always raping them on Twitter.
Cycle of violence continues.
Yep. I 1185 showed me this one time. He showed me a thing about this. It said, hurt people, hurt people, hurt people, hurt people. I might have misread it. Something. It was written down, so I wasn't 100% sure what that meant. But yeah, there is. That's how they propagate. That's how you breed more rapists. So
did it, and I got banned.
Wait, did you get your account
Huh?
Squeeze me?
Can you get your account back still or no?
No.
My God.
No. How does every community have its own Ali Jamal? How is this possible? Listen to
That's
this again.
the Chinese guy, by the way.
That's him?
Yeah, that's
Don't
him.
spoil it. Don't spoil it. That's incredible. I had no clue. That's incredible. Listen to this.
Huh?
Can you get your account back still or no?
I think he's saying, can you get your account back still?
Say that.
One more time.
Huh?
Can you get your account back still or no? It's like gone forever.
I hear the Chinese now that you say it.
And it's a retarded Chinese.
That's a retarded Chinese guy. I've heard that exact same guy annoying the cashier at a comic book store for 15 hours before. He's got a backpack on way too high on his back. It's like touching the back of his head.
Can you get your account back now? Who do you think would win in a fight? Red Hulk or Blue Hulk?
And then the cashier goes, there's no such thing as Blue Hulk. He's like,
my dad worked at Marvel and he said there is a Blue Hulk and he's coming out soon. He's going to be in the movie.
No, I probably could, but I just
You know what he said?
decided not to because I was like,
That nigga autistic.
That was in the thing. You said, okay.
Yeah, I called him autistic. Yeah.
Did they even react? Was there any
Not at
pushback
all.
on that? I guess it's just true.
I was like, it's probably good that I'm not on X because X is just, yeah, I'm raped there, dude. People just.
Come on. Well, so is the guy that you threatened.
You have to understand, man, is that these fucking, the MAGA, you have to understand, man, all these figures and shit who have it out for me, like, they're really good at X. They're really fucking good at it. And so.
They're really good at rape.
They're pros at getting people to like see you as ridiculous and getting you to see you as fucking stupid and then come and attack you. They're very good at that. They've been doing it for like a
The
decade.
internet prints of photos pretty convincing, I'd say.
Yeah, hearing Vrillium talk about X, it's like the you know, get you a girl that looks at you the same way your girlfriend looks at her rapist meme.
And so
some of them, sorry.
No, man, it is what it is with them. Is there?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's it. I'm sorry. You're out now. Okay? No more. You have to stop now. That's the end.
They're so good at that. I mean, this is how they've been operating.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the day.
In like the MAGAsphere for forever. Basil, if you ever watch Basil, who I love.
That's the gay guy that Elijah had on. This is crazy the way this is all intertwining.
I think he's great. He's very funny and he's very smart. I mean, his whole show is about this group.
He watches a gay guy show. Okay, progressive.
People and about this whole
cosmopolitan,
this whole sphere that exists.
I feel like one of the Sex and the City girls.
And so
I know a gay guy. Girls in the 90s, when they met a gay guy, whew, they were so excited. It was like catching a Pokemon.
You know, like it's Twitter. It's just
faggot. I choose you.
That's territory that I'm just not. I'm raped there, bro. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not. It's me versus a gigantic fucking infrastructure of posters and group chats and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna win. So I was like, fuck it. I just won't get back on X.
Yeah, he's choosing that. He went back on X. Again, must be clear. He's back. I'm banned immediately. I'm blocked by him immediately on there.
But let me also note that the crisis actor guy's probably filming all of this. I just hope you guys know that.
Oh, you're in the business. I didn't know you were in the industry. You're filming it. You must be one of those industry insiders.
I hope you guys are aware. Cool. He's probably filming it.
The camera.
Which I just want you guys to know that. So
I'm fucking not, nigga.
I'm on TV now.
Dog, come on. You're definitely.
Do I sound like I'm baiting you or trolling you right now? I'm not filming, but
yes, by the way, yes, very much so. Maybe the most anyone has ever sounded like that.
The way, nigga,
dude, come on, dude. There's no point. Like, I'm not mad or nothing like that, dude. You have to understand.
He looks like Dr. Octopus. They say in the chat room. That's the look I'm going for.
And I'm not one of these guys who's like,
I'm being accused. That makes me mad.
I'm not one of these guys who's like, oh, fuck my haters, bro. But I'm a very relaxed guy. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
like,
it seems like it.
Totally fine, dude.
It's working.
All right. Well,
I don't.
All right. So Peggy says, if you think he's recording, why wouldn't you kick him out though?
Because I don't really care. I mean, look, my whole take is this: is that.
Let me just say. Can I just say something though? I'm not recording at all. I just want to say though,
which is true. He's not lying. There, it's Peggy recording. So,
like, you're getting really mad at me about mentioning the mandicular stuff.
Yeah,
got him.
Careful, Icarus. You flew too close to the sun just saying mandicular to the man. That's too much.
That it? Like, I didn't fucking know that made you mad. Like, my fault.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not mad like that.
I'm not mad. I'm just about to kick you out in 2 seconds.
It shows that you're with that crew.
Okay.
I was legitimately asking. Like, I had to go look.
Only that crew.
Oh, check it out. Max is in chat. He's real, everybody.
Crew has that meme about me. Only that crew says that. So you're clearly with them.
Okay, well, how would I
Yeah, he
know
was
that
trying
this
for, like,
niche
10 minutes.
podcast
Just used to say,
it
man,
did a
you
look
sure?
smack?
That guy just talks right over top of everybody else. It's crazy.
Thing. Like, I wouldn't know that.
Dude, come on. You're come on. Like, dude, it's fine. I'm not.
All right.
Dude, it's.
I mean, I guess you can believe what you want to believe. I'm not gonna.
Trying to join this.
I'm also.
Okay, so now I'm attempting to join live while this is happening. I'm attempting to join. They are freaking out.
Seems like the Haverman guy might also be part of that. Which
how did he detect that? By the way,
how could he?
Well, I think we know the answer now. Actually,
it's fine if you both are. It's fine. I don't. Again.
Yo, William.
What?
It's PodAwful trying to join.
It's PodAwful. Red alert. PodAwful is in the building.
There you go. Let him in. Like, what the fuck?
No. Yes. Who was saying that? Was that you, Crisis Actor?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of his guys for a second.
No, don't.
No. Do not let him in.
No, don't do that.
Red alert.
I don't want to do that.
Check Dino.
Yeah, I'll check Dino.
Oh, wait. You go ahead.
That's crazy.
All right, Peggy's saying, I don't care what you think. If you don't care about this guy or his guy's recording, why would you keep the guy himself out?
Because that's just that. Well, no, I mean, I at some point I probably am going to ban these people, but like, it's feeding trolls and shit, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do.
Wait, you're going to ban me? What the fuck did I do? That's a valid question. What did I do?
You have such good incredulousness.
And you guys at some point, but
that's how you should treat all situations in life, by the way. You can learn a lot from Crisis Actor in this moment. You can learn a lot from Crisis Actors in just about every big moment.
I'm going to talk to you guys first. Oh, you banned them? Okay.
Okay, bro, check the tickets.
Campaign, bro. I want to talk about my pagan campaign.
You know what? Chinese autist just talking into a potted plant nearby.
Send you an X. I send you an X, and you guys like see the replies.
Yeah, okay. Maybe the microphone's in the sink now. Check in there. Put your hand in the incinerator. See if you can find it.
Yeah. All right.
William.
We gotta be careful.
William. Hey, William.
I guess we let in or whatever, but I don't know. I don't really. I mean, some part of me debates just like talking to them because I'm like, you'd see that there's not really much going on here to like troll with. I'm just a political guy, but
then how have I wasted this many hours tonight? How is it possible? Hey, by the way, Vrillium, I take you up on this offer. Let's talk. I think we have much to discuss because I'll tell you this, the methods you've been going about instead of just letting me in, boy, have you made a big mistake.
The other part of me is like, I just shouldn't interface with them.
Thank you. Let's leave it that way with no interfacing.
Yo, William.
That's probably a good idea.
Can you check the latest tickets?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, he's trying to get in.
That's me. The ticket they're talking about is me trying to join.
So it's actually PodAwful, huh?
No,
That's
yeah.
fucking insane.
No, it's actually PodAwful.
Yeah, obviously don't let that guy in.
And that's where it ends. So what happens next? Well, we come to discover after entering their Discord, this will explain something from earlier. Will said this, from what I can gather after speaking to our mutual contacts, Sven Stoffels and Emily Yukis, etc., he's like a lolcow troll streamer kind of guy who fucks with lolcows. I guess when all my X shit blew up because I was batting the Jew hornet's nest, he found me and assumed I was like a Chris Chan type figure. Well, listen, he is fat. He is fat, and he's got the glasses, and also I'm pretty sure he zaps to the extreme. He's an Orthodox. What is he? What kind of? Aren't he and Elijah the same?
Eastern Orthodox.
They're both Eastern Orthodox. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a brand new religion, and it's Eastern Orthodox Christianity. And Vrillium is a big believer in it. Now, I was floored when I read that this guy is reaching out to Sven and Emily about me. Who else? And who's etc., by the way? Flesh Simulator. Who's he talking to? Trying to figure me out. Trying to get dirt on me. I need to talk to Emily. I reached out to Sven and I showed him this screenshot. I said, did this diaper nigga actually... Listen, Sven has dealt with diaper guys for many years now. It's kind of his job.
And he still does.
And now he's, unfortunately, because of me, he still has to keep doing it. I left him alone about Red Bar. Now Vrillium comes in and stinks up the joint. Sven, you're going to have to buy a bigger pail. So I asked Sven, I was like, is this real? Did he really do this? And Sven's like, yeah, he asked me. I just told him you're like the internet's troll. Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's right. That's right and true. Now I need to message Emily and say, so Will Stancil show, I don't know where we're at with that, but how about Will Sexton show? Question mark. Will Sexton show? Maybe she won't do it because they're on the same side. Everybody's on the same side. So then we saw this, and I'll throw this on the big screen here for you. He's saying, at everyone, where are my defenders on X? And he shows his new Twitter account. Remember, he's so done with X. X is no good. Everyone hates X. And then he says, go fight my ops. He's begging these guys to fight his fights for him. Okay. Now, that's incredibly embarrassing when you come to realize exactly who the people are in Vrillium's Discord. He then tweets out after I finally tweeted to him. I saw him say that in his Discord. So I tweeted to him, making fun of him, showing him in his own Discord, begging people to go fight his ops for him. I left that as a reply on all of his tweets. So then he tweets out, I really got to get myself on a different side of X. Sorry, buddy, but we control the hypercube that is X, and there ain't no other side. All the sides are the same. It's a never-ending, refracting Mandelbrot style. It's constantly turning in on itself, and there's nowhere you can run and nowhere you can hide. So
it's fractal rape.
It's sure. So this is an interesting thing. The rules of Vrillium's Discord are a little odd, and especially rule number 1, I would say. This is Will himself posting this, by the way, back in April. He says, rule number 1, no grooming without me.
Yikes.
Now, he says no goyim. Well, it doesn't matter. It literally starts with him grooming. The Backrooms casting couch is real, but it's worse. Because one day a Chinese guy joined the cult. Not a Chinese guy.
Yeah.
A Chinese spy. Now, we didn't know what was going on, but I wasn't there for this. Over in the Discord, PodAwful cult, join it, by the way. A guy shows up, and everybody, I'm getting messages from people. They're all freaking out about this guy. Everybody's got a theory on who this guy is. They thought it was a guy from Kevin Scampoli's Discord. They thought it was this guy that used to be in this Discord years ago that was messing up stuff. It could be this guy. It could be that guy. Well, you just heard the guy. He's the guy saying, you going to get your account back? Big, scary guy. Now, I kind of left this alone. I didn't think about it too hard. I kind of took it in stride. I thought, maybe this is just some Chinese guy. Maybe it's no big deal. We look into him. In Vrillium's Discord, he says, I can do $3 per clip and 3 to 5 clips a day, he tells Vrillium. So Vrillium is paying literal Uyghur-style Chinese thoughts, slave wages to people in order to try to get clipped. And it still ain't working, by the way. Nobody's clipping Vrillium. Vrillium responds to him and says, DM me. So now him and this Chinese guy are having secret DM conversations. So let's look into the guy. He goes by Cosmic Coffee Bean. We look into him a little bit further, and his profile here on Discord, it says he now, after talking to Vrillium, has the status of Clipper. But there's also another interesting little role he has there. The info guy. Now, what does that mean? What is an info guy? Well, we search Vrillium's Discord, Mandicular's Discord, for the term PodAwful, and look what comes up. It's just Cosmic Coffee Bean in there. He says, like PodAwful. I go, oh, that sounds good. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Then he says, PodAwful Discord server infiltration report number 1. This Discord is heavily organized. Most chat is blocked behind a payment tier. They have some weirdest... And it goes on from there, trails off. I have successfully infiltrated the PodAwful Discord server, he says. Currently doing low-profile reconnaissance. What do you guys want me to research? Good job, buddy. You're doing great. Gold star for the day. Wow, secret Chinese spy on his mission. Good thing you announced it publicly to everybody. So then someone responds to him and they said, are you mass reporting? Because other than that, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. And he says, maybe later. Okay. Well, now it's on. Unfortunately, Cosmic Coffee Bean had the brilliant idea to not just join the Discord, but to join voice chat, tell everybody all of the info about himself, and join the pizza fund.
See?
So what do you think happened next? Now, I see this and I make a post and I say at everyone, you might want to take a look here at Cosmic Coffee Bean because he's officially made it time. It's time. It's on. No holds barred. They're trying to mass report us. This Alex von Hresvelg. By the way, does Vrillium have a single American fan? It's all just these foreigners. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
I said, okay, he wants it. It's on. And he's got a lot more to lose than me. I've lost everything before. He's got all these big YouTube channels and stuff. He had to take down his Discord before. It's going to be gone again now. And I alerted Cosmic Coffee Bean. I said, this is not a good idea. And then I alerted him to some of the information I have about him, which is all of the information about him that exists. 1185 did a little research, and it turns out this guy's not hard to find. It's all just out there in the public. And so Zoomer Retard says to him, why did you spy? What are you doing? And he says, to see what kind of dirt you guys have on William. That's pretty much what he wants to know. Then he tells Stella, you know, doxing a minor is illegal, right? And Stella says doxing isn't illegal. It's public info, which is true. All the info we had was public info. But he is now trying to claim he's a minor, which means Vrillium is DMing minors.
Yep.
He's employing them. He's begging them to go fight his fights, and he's paying them to do it. His entire Discord army are his little Discord kitten, underage Chinese spies. This is what's going on in the Backrooms. He says, fine, William can lose his server. I will cut down on my screen time also, which is a good thing. It turns out Cosmic decided that it was time to leave the internet for good after this experience, but not before first going back to Vrillium server for a second to say this, and fuck anyone who are spying for PodAwful. Someone says, who are they? And then another person says, true. And then someone says, our dearest Chinaman got nuked by gay Unk Mossad. And then someone else says, who? And they say, Cosmic Coffee Bean was sent behind enemy lines. They raped him, but he's alive. Which I believe was Mersh's cope recently after getting horrifically cucked.
Like, yo, this nigga a loco. Yo, this nigga a cuck.
Turns out, Mersh was talking about Vrillium there. Your move, Will. See you in the next one. This has been PodAwful. Join the Pizza Fund for more. PodAwful.com, PodAwful.pizza for our primo stuff. And until next time, thanks, henchmen.
Later, yow.
Bye. And I'll be seeing you, Vril. Maybe set up that chat that you were talking about. Can you grow a pair? Or are we going to keep doing the mass reporting thing? Not a good look, because now you're running scared. And I have all of the info. Everything. Till next time, have an awful day.